Ladies?
Lift your hands above your head. Very important question.
Eddie does.
Stacking, like, gingerly lifts his hand above his head like this.
I just wanted to make sure for range of motion.
He can really carry you across the dance floor, Mrs. Silent.
You'd have to know how to dance first.
True, teach him. He's a bottom. But anyhow, women.
Lyric, like, so laughing.
You can't just
Put the
assume
bottom
something
last,
like that.
please.
Oh my god. Oh,
Please.
you are my favorite new person.
Here we are.
Hey.
Hello, everybody.
Wow.
It's been a while.
My God.
I missed you all very much. We're back with D&D, supposedly. The title of the stream might say otherwise, but
For Alan D.
we're back. So with it being so long, I figured the best person to give the most detailed, step-by-step, full-blown story of what happened last time, who notoriously never misses any detail and
God.
always says things in the most accurate of orders. Zero, would you love to do a recap for us?
Thank you. I think.
You're
I'm gonna try.
I believe in you.
We trust
So
you.
we had a nice little party with cake that nobody liked except for Lyric. Squad B got out there ASAP because Wade wants to fight a super bad just fight, I swear to God. We figured out that we can pull our money out, but we cannot transfer it. It seems a little obvious. Stocking got weird about RQ being a person. Lyric awkwardly asked Rylan about whether or not he was having Alara manipulate him, and he basically responded with, "What? No." Silas learned that her debt got noped, but there was a vague military flavored reason about why, as in there was no reason why. Just accept. And Sanchi flew to the ceiling to look down on us beauty mortals. The gang was civil enough to help clean the party poppers, and then immediately went to the common area and had an awkward silence, followed by Lyric trying to apologize, but Sanchi used a counterspell, which made Eric rage quit and leave the league lobby and go to the gym. And everybody decided to follow him. From the gym, Lyric did some solo training with the dummies. Silas tried to spar with Connor, and he got weird and scurried away to Spears. Sanji and Silas spar while Lara and Wade have breakdancing lessons. They tied. Stocking broke them into the mind link and ran to a window, hearing the pun, being very angry with the pun he heard through the mind link. And Lyric at some point leaves the gym. Sanchi at some point, I am forgetting a little bit here. I will admit that, but after Lyric leaves the gym, Sanchi tries to spar Stocking. Stocking said no, because you are only up to my shin. And then Sanchi says, "Oh, well, you know what I won last time." And Stocking gave her a little smack and then left. In the library, Lyric gets a book about genetics to learn about the Pants gods and has a nice little talk with Genome. Sorry if I'm missing anything else from that day. The next day, we got this. We go into a pit, not the death pit, we were told, where Silas beat Lyric stupid until Gun, and then Silas lost, and Alara made them feel the power of the Force, specifically the two Kalashtar. Then Sanchi and Stocking fought, and Sanchi won. The two who weren't fighting during each sparring match were hacking, aka doing near. The two Squad B shows up, and Wade is horny for battle with Alara. Silas leaves the area angry, and as the rest of the team, Eclipse, talked about what all just happened. Connor tells the group that Alara is Wade's kind of lady. Lyric uses badly timed apology. It wasn't very effective. Silas used get your shit together. It was super effective. And then there was RQ.
Well,
And then there was our cue.
sounds accurate. who,
Yeah, that actually was pretty accurate. Good job, Sarah.
good job.
Silas got
good
to
job.
apologize to both Stalking and Sanchi, I think is the part that you missed from that.
Yes, damn it. I'm like,
actually.
Yeah.
And Silas's little argument with well, they kind of had like a little lovers tiff. I say at the end.
that was a badly timed apology.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Mom and Dad were fighting.
Oh
Unfortunate.
no, Eric's the drunk dad.
Uh,
Still out with the milk.
Are Q's listening like the sassy person he is? I was gonna say
Mhm.
something else. Yep.
Oh yeah.
And if you've seen the art, he's looking drop dead sexy.
Yeah,
My God.
he did look pretty gorgeous. Thank you. Thank you.
Right quick, cool.
He's great. So anyhow, let us get into it. So as you turn the corner, Silith, after that very like passionate conversation that occurred in a hallway where Lyric is essentially crying, he turned to you and he was like, "All right then," as he just kind of like goes to continue walking. Do you say anything to him or?
If he's walking by, no, she'll just go into the shower.
All right then. And as he turns the corner, he sees Lyric standing there just looking so defeated.
Not
So
defeated. Not defeated. He's crying, but now he's
Yeah.
smiling. He's actually
so-
got a big old smile on his face.
So he sees you like smile for a minute as you're like all still teary-eyed in anime style, and he just kind of like gets this blank stare. And he just kind of like walks up to you and kind of looks down at you for a little bit. And he just kind of like pulls you into a hug for a hot second. And he just kind of like holds you there and pats your back and then turns you around. And he starts walking you down the hallway. And he goes, "You know, Laura and myself used to argue like that constantly. Still do. Funny enough.
I know.
Fair. And I've always taken it as a good sign that we are always changing and evolving, you know, pushing ourselves to be the best that we can and whatever we're trying to do. And we did it even the night that she found you, funny enough. You know?
What?
Yeah, I
You mean
remember
when I was
how.
in the alley?
Yeah, I remember how annoyed I was at her for being so off schedule to what we were actually assigned to do. And two, how annoyed she was at following you around that whole night. She kept constantly yelling over the intercoms, like, "I can't believe him! Wasting all that talent on getting cheaper beers? Why not just steal it?" But also, she kept losing sight of you. And she kept complaining on how many people were always around and the quarry couldn't keep track of you. It was like searching through murky water, as she described it. Finally, she saw you knocked out in the alleyway, and I know I had decided to go and finish the mission that we were on by myself. And that's how I found her there. And she sat there with you for hours, just kind of watching you be drunkenly passed out, I guess. A few people apparently tried robbing you, she said. And he kind of looks away for a minute as he's still just walking you down this hallway towards kind of the cafeteria at this point. And he's like, she took care of them, and then I had to take care of that. Regardless of that, once I finally took care of everything and came back to her, I asked what she wanted to do. And her answer to this day is probably still as honest as she could have ever been. And I think it'd make you happy to hear it at least, but do you want to know?
Yes.
She said she wants to be as free as you are. And then he walks you like back into the kitchen. And heebie-dabba-doo. Let's pull up. You're technically in the back kitchen room, not in this cafeteria, but you know.
Yeah.
Imagine. I was too lazy. Going through things. And he's telling
Hi,
the whole
Sanchi.
truth. She's not there either. And
Yeah.
so he sits you down on like a stool as like he hands you a napkin and he opens up one of the the like freezers and he pulls out just like a pudding with a spoon and he like opens it and hands it to you. And he starts just like grabbing stuff in the kitchen as he's grabbing like 4 cups of water and of different uh temperatures and such. Do you say anything?
Um, I. What are you doing?
Well, seeing you're under my command for the time being, I can't have these situations constantly happening. And I can't have this type of turmoil more so happening within the squad. So I'm going to teach you something my father taught me. I feel like it may, he pauses, help you? Seeing you are a little bit at a disadvantage when it comes to social cues. Now, everyone's different in how we categorize people, view them. Everyone has their own analogy and, a personality quiz or something of the sort. Mine, I do by temperature. And as you finally see the 4 glasses of water he has in front of you, one is ice, one is just cold, one is lukewarm, and one is like hot, like steamy hot. And he goes, now, how you perceive people and how I do it are probably very different, but I tend to look at how they are naturally and at the core. And for example, I would consider myself ice cold as he points to the ice cold glass. I'm sharp, collected, and calm most of the time, and can be considered a shock to the system for someone who's maybe on the other side of the spectrum. As example, like Wade or yourself would be considered hot water, chaotic, wild, carefree, impulsive, and a little bit different kind of shock. You're more in their face and it's an immediate reaction. While some people could have characteristics of the two ends, some might not be as cold or hot, like Connor, for example, right? He is calm, collected individual, but clearly has an impulse. So he would be just cool water, where people like Silith, I believe most times she's considered warm. She tends to be passionate, but she's still more collected than Wade or yourself. Are you following?
Yeah.
Now, everyone,
Yeah. No.
while
That's.
they can be compatible with each other, usually like temperatures tend to stay together. So, you and Wade are very compatible in most ways, where myself, Connor, Spears, maybe even Stockeen of cold temperatures tend to work better together. Of course, hot and cold can work together, given they're both willing to temper themselves down or come to each other's level. Or, the temperature could be balanced. Or the cool and cold person will get more frustrated with how their partner reacts and it goes poorly. Sometimes temperatures just don't go well together. It all depends on the person. But to really determine what I'm looking for out of this squad lyric, I need to know, what temperature do you think Alara is?
Can I use multiple choice?
Sure.
And he reaches out. How many glasses are there again?
4.
He reaches out and grabs the 2 middle ones, and then he pulls the 2 middle ones out and says, "This on her best days." And then he grabs the 2 extremes, and then he puts them over to the side and goes, "And this one she can't." And then he just stops and he looks at RQ. I don't think I can say the next spot, but
Mhm. Well,
But I'd say most of the time she's balanced because she's been trained to be. I guess.
Well, you're
I
not
don't
wrong,
really know.
in theory. And he looks like at you, like just like smiling for a little bit, not like creepy smile, but just, like usual satisfied smile. He goes, in theory, you're not wrong, first and foremost, but I need you to think more outside the box. Ilara is not like us entirely. While what you hear tonight is, from what you're going to hear tonight, Alara is not even water soluble. She's oil in their eyes as he grabs like the bottle of oil from above because it's a kitchen. And he's like, she's oil in their eyes. So no matter what temperature she is, she'll never mix. Where I, on the
Ooh.
other hand, myself, I see her water based, and depending on how you are, will depend on how she fits with you. And he ends up grabbing some food coloring because it's a kitchen. And he slowly puts a few drops in each. And he goes, the warmer you are, the more she tends just to bleed a lot easier. And it's why she's always drawn to people like you, Wade, etc. Where on the other side, it takes a lot longer. So while I may understand her the best, I'm aware that I am not the best fit for her. She needs someone who can make her feel more free and normal, blend in. And I'm just not that person. So that's why I'm with Rose and not her. Rose is also cold temperature and we just fit better. So hopefully this has helped in some regard and will help in future instances, like I witnessed in the hallway today, from occurring. And as your boss, I need you to know it's not my job to rule over your whole life. But while on the clock, I need you to be able to work in a group and focus. Even Wade and Connor are able to do it, as he gets just like this very annoyed face. So if you don't think you can handle it, end it now, Lyric. As a friend or mentor, if you want, consider me that. I only want you safe and happy, just like Alara wants. So do what makes you happy, okay?
I always do.
Now go get cleaned up.
Will do, I think.
Franny is looking forward to you all getting into her garments. Speaking of, she should be almost here. And he like stands up from his other stool and he's like, I should get going.
All right. Thanks.
Always. And he walks out. What do you do, Lyric?
Go to the shower.
Cool
'Cause I
beans.
stink.
Stakeen, what you doing? Besides being on mute.
Sorry, was
Yoo-hoo.
making a salad.
It's all good.
Whether or not Stakeen chooses to do that canonically is let's see. We were fighting.
Mhm.
Stakeen's gonna go out in, I guess, what's the proximity from where the battle, like the arena was, like
Mhm.
where we were, and
Mhm.
like a courtyard or a door outside or whatever.
It's a pretty
Something similar.
far. It's a pretty far trek. It's not like just close and chilling.
Okay, so Stakeen's gonna walk that way. He just wants to kind of decompress since he, I guess, couldn't do round 2. Well, I guess
Mhm.
round 3 with Sanchi.
Mhm. Mhm.
Avoided battle at one point and only to be fighting with her again.
Truly unfortunate. That's fair. Alrighty then. Silith, what are you doing after your
Like,
shower?
after shower, I guess back to rooms since quarters was where we're supposed to meet up with Franny for outfits.
Sounds good. And do we have Sanchi?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
here.
Sanchi, what you doing?
I guess I was at the gym beating people up, right?
Yes, that's where you got, well, ish. That's where you guys were. Yeah.
I guess after that, I gotta stop by the library and find a new book for book club. It's about that
Ooh.
time.
All right. Cool. So you walk in to book club, aka what we've deemed the library, because I refuse now to find a new photo. This is just canon. This is our library. I feel like I can't change it now. It's too long. It's too long. But of course, Genome's there. And he sees you walk in and he goes, "Oh, hello, Sanchi.
Oh, hello.
Hello. How are you? You
I've
seem
been
sweaty."
training at the gym. How are you,
Oh.
Genome?
As they say, getting those gains, I imagine. Is that what they say?
You know, they say, I think gains are for people who have no practical application for them, so... No, I was
Oh.
practicing something more useful.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Genome, what's your favorite book?
Oh, my favorite book is The Tales of a Feather by
Tales of a
Scribbles.
Feather.
Callward.
Oh, by him. Do you have anything else? I don't hold Scribbles in the highest regard.
It's truly unfortunate. It's a very interesting man. But
Does he have a biography? I really like biographies.
he does have a biography. He does indeed.
Well, I'll pick up the biography and the one you said, Tales of what?
Tales of a Feather.
Tales of a Feather. I'll take both.
Alrighty. And he kind of waddles around and he just knows where they are. And he comes back and he scans them and he goes, "Oh, I see you also have a request put in. I saw Libby put it in, it seems. For some additional things on the bases."
Oh, yeah. It's been so long, I've forgotten.
That's fair. Were you still wanting that? I don't have the books in right now. They're already checked out, but I could get them for you.
What's it?
And put them on hold.
I thought I had a hold.
Well, you did, but that doesn't. We're not gonna just hold them for, you know.
I thought you'd notify me when my books were available.
The library doesn't work like that.
We had to wait for you to be available, and then we could.
Oh, I guess. I feel like that should justify extending my hold, but all right.
Well,
I can understand.
That's fair. I'm glad.
I'm also glad.
Well, here are the 2 books. I hope you enjoy them.
Thanks. You too.
Goodbye. Have fun at the gala tonight.
The gala? There's a gala tonight?
Gala. Yes. Yes, it's the graduation gala.
Oh, right.
Suddenly the name makes so much more sense.
Yes. I hear they have good apples there.
That's probably not true.
Well, I know I had an apple martini once. Ah ha ha ha.
Nobody has as good apples as my grandma.
Oh. Yes? What's your grandma's name?
Smith.
Ah ha ha ha! Ah ha ha ha! As he laughs in a weird tone. That's very funny.
Weren't you the one who made the joke first?
Always. I'm quick like that.
Sure.
I'm hip like that.
Oh, I guess so. Alright, well, don't break a hip. See ya, oldster.
Oh, don't break a leg.
And I fly off.
All right. And we all slowly meet back up at your rec room. Where, when you all walk in, and I don't drag myself for some bizarro reason, you all walk in and it looks like maybe there was just an explosion of a seamstress in this room. There is fabric everywhere, freaking pin cushions galore, tape everywhere. It's just a mess. It's absolutely catastrophic. Draw scribbles on the screen for all I care. It's accurate. And you all walk in at like kind of weirdly the same time after you all kind of go on your walks or take a shower and come back. You all just kind of like weirdly are standing outside the door together. And you're like, oh, I guess we'll go in. And you just like open the door and you see this mess everywhere. And you see Rylan just standing there looking so defeated and so done and just like holding his forehead in just like utter annoyance as this small little just like gnome looking girl is just running around the room and just like, oh my goodness, I need to do this, I need to do that, we have no time, why did you do this, bleepity bleepity blue. And then she like kind of pauses
Sounds
and
right.
look at all of you and she goes, oh my, you all are as beautiful as Mr. Quantum said you were. Oh my goodness. As she like comes up and like shakes all of your guys' hands. And she goes, nice to meet you all. I'm Franny Iron Fist. I've been working with the Quantum family for generations on all of their garments. I even did the wedding dress for Mrs. Quantum and grew up with Mr. Quantum himself. And, you know, he sent over a bunch of photos of what you guys usually wear outside of working hours and said to make formal garments inspired by what you all would prefer. And also, you know, sent over some additional facts and such, you know. But ladies first, gentlemen. Sorry, your garments will be much easier to tailor. Let's get these
Yay.
gorgeous women over here. Come on, Sachi, as she just like yanks your whole body like with her. And you
I'm
just
so
see
excited
like,
to see this.
I'm so excited for you to see this.
Just
And
beware,
she-
I'm very critical.
I love it. We'll make it perfect for tonight. As she just like skips to her
I'll be
loo
the
with
judge of
her,
that.
like, oh, I can't wait. As you all now get to see Miss Precious. Good old Miss
Is this
Ma'am.
the
Yes, it
teen
is.
movie
No.
side of things?
No, it might as well be though. It might as well be like the Lizzie McGuire movie. But anyhow, so you see Rylan like standing there, good old RQ, and he's just like, "Thank you, Franny." As he just like kind of looks at all of you that are still standing there in just like mere shock of it all, and he's just like, "I'm going to let you all get ready. I'll go to my quarters." As he just like walks out in almost like embarrassment, and she just kind of, you know, starts getting y'all all ready as you're left alone with this very energetic woman named Franny. And she starts pulling out this dress, Sanchi, and it has like plaid on it, and there's like chains, and it's all in the nice, beautiful color schemes of yellow and white because military. And she's just like fitting it to you, and it looks all precious. And she goes, "Do you like it?"
I love the chains. And it kind of looks
Awesome.
like I'm like, you know, royal. Not royal, maybe angelic. You know, divine. Divine, that's the word.
That's the goal. I heard you
Yeah.
really liked plaid, so I made sure to I had to go and source it from another place, but it's okay.
You know,
They're not mad. So
I hate to admit it, but you did a good job with this.
thank you. Thank you. See, I knew you very well, Sanchi. And we just
Oh.
have to make it fit so you look just as beautiful as your personality.
Yeah,
As she
just leave
just
it loose
starts,
so the
like,
wings.
tightening.
Just leave it loose for the wings.
Of course, of course. Well, the rest of you, are you excited?
Yeah.
Seeing how beautiful she looks? Compliment
Yes.
her!
It is a great fit. It
Thank
definitely
you.
accents your wings and your eyes.
Thank you.
It feels more you than our usual wear.
Doesn't have
Good.
the owl bear logo that I like though.
We can embroider that real quick. Can you sketch it for me?
I swear I must have shown it. I mean, didn't they give you photographs of us?
They did. They did.
Well, then why should I sketch it if you've seen it?
Don't you
Okay,
still
one
have
moment.
night shirts for
Let me see. And she pulls out like this suitcase. And as she opens it, it just explodes with paper. And she's like, oh, there's your file. She whips out a picture. She's like, is this what you wanted embroidered? This?
What's it?
Is it?
Please hold. Where's the picture? Where am I looking?
I don't have the picture, but we're just gonna imagine I do.
Oh, wow.
Is it?
Could you emphasize the ear tufts more, and the beak, and also the muscles?
Absolutely, absolutely. One moment. As she like takes the garment off of you and hands you like a silk robe, she's like, "Wear this, please, while we wait." And she just starts like sewing it the f up. She's like beep 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 as she's cross stitching it real quick, like beep 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 beep, beep going through.
Lyric looks over at Sanchi and says, "You know, that logo is why I thought you were an Albel cub when we met."
Well, you know, it just suits me.
It does.
It does. I see it was missing this edge. You have a lot of edge to you, Miss Sanchi.
Thank you, I try.
You do very good. You do very good indeed. I'm very excited for your dress as well, Miss Silith. And then, Sakin, you've been quiet. Unfortunately, you have not complimented Miss Sanchi. What a gentleman you are. But either way, ahem.
Compliments aren't exactly my forte, I guess.
Well, they should be. You're in the presence of beautiful women. What is wrong with you? Do you float the other canoe? That's perfectly fine. That means you have to... Him, though. You have to make sure that Lyric feels good about himself. Everyone needs to feel beautiful in my clothing. That I make them. That's the purpose of clothing. It's fashion.
I like this one.
I guess you look nice, Sanchi.
Thank you.
That's
That wasn't
better.
too hard.
You're never going to get married, Stakeen, if you don't learn to compliment people, especially on their fashion.
Or if the army doesn't give you time off, but you know.
True.
I know,
Is
you can
fashion
find
really
someone
that
here.
important?
Is fashion really that important?
Yes.
I just.
Petty female,
I mean,
yes.
Of
Of course
I
it
have
is.
so
It
much
acts
to learn.
Lyric.
Lyric, I think it's just best to smile and nod.
Exactly. That's how you win in fashion.
it's a form of expression,
Oh.
shall we say. That, and it's great for accenting different body parts.
Exactly.
True.
What she said. What Miss Silas said. And she finishes the embroidery and she's like, ah, beautiful. Let us put it back on. And she like rips off the silk robe, throws it over somewhere, and yanks the dress back on. Yoink.
Jesus.
And she's like, beautiful. Right, everybody? She's
Absolutely.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Drop dead gorgeous.
Sakin just
Stunning.
nods.
Thank you, Stakeen. All right, Miss Sanchi. Spritz, spritz. With like a weird little perfume. She's like, you have a great night now. Please sit over here. Oh, Silent.
And she'll walk over.
I can't believe I just etched that into that.
Sorry, you had to see
Oh.
that.
Hilarious. So she pulls out and she's like, all right, Miss Silent, I've made sure to include some of your historical request because I saw you usually dress in the waffle fashion style. You like it to be very, very earth friendly, so I made sure to use recycled fabric. I also
appreciate it.
I also made sure to keep it light and airy so you're able to move as needed because I know you don't like cumbersome clothing.
That is true. Thank you.
I tried to make sure to not make you look like your previous job because I thought that'd be insulting and not the most beautiful for this formal event of the gala. And it's the wrong
you-
fashion for this gala.
Oh, I mean, I enjoy beautiful clothes. What can I say?
You
It
will be
doesn't wear the
gorgeous,
Style, but this is amazing. I appreciate it.
as you should, because it was made with love. Right,
I
gentlemen?
see that.
Right.
Yes.
You look gorgeous.
You look so
Thank you.
good.
Thank you. And so she like puts you in this very flowy like chiffon, beautiful
Chiffon.
like beautiful just like floor length gown with a slit because duh legs.
Of course.
No, you have legs. You should show them. And from there you also have like just like a weird like sort of cape, a cape isk that like goes down to the floor, but it's not like a full flow cape because it's just like the shoulders. It's like a little capped cape and it just flows. And then she like makes sure there's no wrinkles or anything in it, and she goes, "Alrighty, do you like it? Do you feel
I do.
beautiful?
Yes, I do. This is absolutely amazing.
Fantastic, gentlemen. Does she look beautiful?"
Yeah.
She sure does.
You're not a gentleman, Sanchi.
But Sanchi
Lyric,
knows the weight of fashion.
Just
you
a
kinda
quick
pose?
pause. If you could see that one guy when he was when you were explaining the cape, he just went like with his hands and he did this little motion of a dance. He just goes cape, and he was just moving his hips back and forth.
Well, I'm glad you feel. Do you feel gorgeous, Miss Silith?
I feel bonita.
Gorgina, I love it.
Bonita.
Beautiful.
Very
Please sit over
bonita.
here now. Do not wrinkle your clothes.
Li-
Thank you.
Oh, never mind.
Yes.
Lyric's looking at Silent, stunned for a second, and then he just quietly walk here.
Don't you go soiling her clothes, Mr. Lyric. This is not my kind of gala.
No, it means beautiful, Owen.
Good. As she is, I would know that. But just don't soil her.
Gorgeous.
Well, my father's dwarvish.
Just don't.
We're the
soil
Iron
her.
Fist family. My now. We do
My
historical
stepfather's dwarvish.
blacksmithing. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna know. I read the file.
Oh yeah. Wait.
I didn't read your personal file. I read what Mr. Quantum had sent over. Because, he cares about all of you deeply and wanted you all to look good for tonight.
I'd like to roll insight.
Cares about us or cares about his appearance?
Roll insight. Do it.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, go for it.
Rolling. Sorry, I had to fight around that one guy. Insight. Huzzah!
Anyone else? Oop. She's being completely honest. I love that you've all wasted your fantastic rolls on this. She's
I mean,
being
that's-
1,000%
That's it.
honest.
The
15.
Sakine and Lyric way, though.
Yeah. She's being 1,000% honest, as like she is genuine. And she's like, no, he genuinely cares about you all. You didn't see how he handed off those files to me, nor do you guys didn't see him grow up. He's a very caring individual. So,
I know that.
he's very, very caring and a very diligent man. Calm and collected and diligent. And, now a
Oh,
Have you
father,
ever
which
seen
is
him
something.
get excited? He's very reserved.
And she like kind of like slightly blushes. She goes, I did. I have seen him very excited and emotional once, and it was a gorgeous time.
Can you
And it
tell
was
us
because
about
of my
it?
fashion. Because he saw his wife in her wedding dress. It was the first time he saw it, and oh my goodness, him crying at the altar. You bet I have it framed in my home to shame him about it.
Do you have any pictures of them? Or his baby?
Oh my
For blackmail?
goodness. Are you asking about Rose and Ruby?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh, they are precious together, Rose is just like so sweet. She's just like a very quiet and timid woman and serene. And if I had to describe her as nature, she's like a canopy of wisteria, And I remember on the wedding day when she kept like going on and on about how her sister couldn't attend the wedding. And she felt wrong that Mr. Quantum could go and take time off for their wedding, but her sister couldn't. Apparently, her sister was in Waffle, I think she said, funny enough, Miss Sileth, and was doing some top secret research, something. I'm not too sure. But her sister was always out on missions and could never visit her anymore. And oh my goodness, Miss Quantum was just distraught, honestly. She just misses her greatly, and oh, she's
What's
so
her sister's
thoughtful and
name?
selfless. Huh?
What's her sister's name?
Oh,
And
I never got the name, unfortunately.
is she a ginger?
But I don't know. I've never seen her. Oh, who? Miss Quantum?
No, the sister.
Oh, I'm not too sure. I've never seen the sister, unfortunately. I was not close with Mrs. Quantum's family prior. I've been very close with Mr. Quantum's family though. And oh my goodness, when I heard she was pregnant, the first thing I did was laugh because I never thought I'd see the day when Mr. Quantum would actually become a man. But secondly, I knew it would not only make him a man, but now a father, and he's a very loving father, and she's a very loving mother. And little Ruby is spoiled by life because she's blessed with great parents who love her, and her soul is very lucky indeed. But no, Rose is a quiet stream in the roaring river rapids, which is Mr. Quantum's life, and all eyes tend to just naturally go to her. She, in her soft, demure tone, she just, she's very well respected and liked, and I appreciate her greatly. And though there's a lot of mystery with the public, but you know, seeing Mr. Quantum does everything he can to keep her and Ruby safe, you know, given his own family's reputation, he tries to stay all humble about it. But when you have everything that every woman kind of looks for, there's a reason why he was called the number one bachelor in Florentine. His eyes just kind of
Because he's
naturally
hot.
like go to you. You know, if I didn't see him like poop himself a few times, I'd probably say the same thing, but we were kids. So, but in all reality, he's just a wallflower and hates to be in the spotlight.
Oh,
And Ruby, I've seen her a few
oh.
times, and she does look more like Mr. Quantum for sure, but she has her mother's hair color, bright copper, and then she has like, oh, she's just the cutest. She has these cute little ruby eyes like Mr. Quantum, and he still calls her a newborn, which is funny, seeing she's like one, but she's definitely stubborn like him. Oh my goodness, she is the most stubborn little thing ever. She has a little attitude, and I find it adorable.
Did you say bright
But
copper hair?
yes,
Wow. Just like her
Mrs.
mother.
Quantum. Yes,
Wow.
exactly.
And just like her mother's sister. Probably.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. But, you know, um, I don't know. Mr. Quantum as a child, he was just like a snobby little punk, I would say. And then maybe it's because I saw him at the worst times because, our family is like I work for a seamstress. Who would have thought? And, Mr. Quantum never wanted to go to the events as a kid. He was so over it. It was hilarious. And all the weddings he used to have to go to, it was insane. He was always whining and just not having a good old time. But I think he kind of got used to it in his
Celebration.
teens and kind of stopped complaining. But
Anyways, let's
he
see the
was
guys'
always
outfits.
So does this mean you also know Spears?
who?
Ah. Spears, or maybe Alara, or a little more on that level.
No. Who's Alara?
I
Or
see.
Spears?
The
They're members of our
Spears
team.
and him is Mr. RQ are fairly close, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
they go way back. As
Oh.
does RQ and Alara.
Oh, no. I only saw if it was anything to do with the military, and normally I wasn't that close. We just hung out when he wasn't at school or when he was home mainly. But and then anytime he had to go to an event, my mom always had me tailor his suits and such.
Did he
So,
have any siblings?
I don't think so. No, it was always just him there when he came with his father and mom.
Okay.
Interesting. I had heard a rumor that he had a sibling somewhere. Maybe
Huh?
estranged.
Oh, I'm not too sure. I don't see Mr. Well, I guess Mr. Quantum's father, the Brigadier General, being like that. But I mean, again, I was just very close. Like my family was close with the family, and we're childhood friends. So I'm not too sure about their, you know, involvement in what they did. But I know a lot about Mr. Quantum, and he's hilarious. But as you were saying, Sanchi, the men's uniforms.
Yes,
As
I
she
want
then
to
pulls
see.
out like essentially suits. Like she just pulls out suits with like a cape on them.
Black and white suits.
Nope, yellow and white.
Well,
Mainly
at least there's
yellow.
that. Mainly
So
yellow.
it's very restrictive.
Yep, mainly yellow.
The white is the accent.
Yep. You bet it is.
They look.
This looks very restrictive to
They
wear.
look wonderful.
Hold on, I need to roll
They
something.
do. They're very, very great clothing. Thank you, Sanchi. They're
Very
not just
structured.
any. They're not just any, you know.
I mean, that
suit.
is men's clothing for you, but I'm surprised you didn't put more of your flair into it.
I did. Just wait. Stockings, since you're the wallflower of the group, come here. You go first.
Wonderful.
Normally, I would choose Mr. Lyric because he's more like a woman than you, but I won't.
Thank you.
Here. Goodness gracious. And so she like starts putting you all up and she's like tailoring it as she goes. And she goes, now, your background I wasn't allowed to know a lot about, so I kept it pretty basic, okay? But you do have the cool cape. I like a cape. Whoever said
Capes are
there
wonderful.
shouldn't be capes is shameful. But here nor there.
Mhm.
It's like my aunt. She didn't like capes, but that's okay.
No capes.
That's why she had glasses.
Right.
But anyhow,
The Iron Fist?
yes.
Her last name
How'd
Mo,
you know
Holy
that?
shit.
chance? I've heard
How'd
she's
you-
quite famous.
Maybe.
Not
I don't know.
famous
I don't
enough,
like her.
apparently.
She's boring. It doesn't like capes. Unfortunate.
No capes.
Look at this beautiful. The drama. But anyways, it's not like you guys are falling off of buildings and such, so it'll be fine. But anyhow, you have capes.
No capes.
But no, I made sure each of the capes were in fact fireproof at least, as all the garments are. But, you know, I don't expect fire to happen tonight. It's a gala, for crying out loud. But in the event
Okay.
something
Others-
just explodes, at least you're safe. So,
Are they quick release
On
capes?
recyclable materials that were fireproof?
That's why they're recyclable. Otherwise, they wouldn't be recyclable.
exactly. See?
They don't degrade
I'm
usually.
eco-friendly.
Otherwise,
I am an Iron Fist. We only do it best. For centuries, we've done it this way. So please, I'm an Iron Fist. Have trust in me. I mean, I
I'm an
made
I
Iron
will. I
Fist.
like your energy.
Mrs. Quantum's wedding gown. Do you know how crazy that was?
No.
no, you haven't shown us a photo.
Oh, she was gorgeous. I'll have to get a photo and send it back to you guys if they ever let me back on the place again. But regardless of all of that, because I kind of, you know, was a secret sneak in, aka Mr. Quantum pulled a few strings and was like,
Well,
you
you could
know,
always
XYZ.
tailor Silas' outfit to match.
Oh, I
Yeah.
could, but I won't, because it's a one-of-a-kind dress, and that is what Mrs. Quantum deserves. She deserved a one-of-a-kind gown, and she has a one-of-a-kind gown. If anyone asks me to make it again, I tell them no. Mrs. Quantum deserved that gown. Everyone deserves to have their own gown. It's fashion!
I need a gown.
So anyhow.
All I got's
anyways,
a skirt. I want a gown. I deserve a gown.
you have a gown.
You said it was a plaid skirt.
Yes, the skirt.
How's a
But then
skirt a
there's
gown?
Yeah, but
literally
everything's a gown on you.
It's literally attached to you. The top is also
Oh.
there.
Technically, it's called a skirt.
There's two pieces. First there was the skirt that was made, and then I made the bodice, and then I put them together, and I made a dress.
I see.
Is it not tight
Very
enough? Do you
comfortable.
not feel it around your waist? I can make it tighter.
No,
Of
it's
course,
tight
in the
enough.
back. Okay. So anyhow, back to the cape suit. So you have a cape,
Mhm.
fireproof, fantastic. There's also chains, of course. In addition, I made sure that it all fit nicely so you can still move. I added an extra gusset at the arms, so in case you have to grab someone and carry them through the night on the dance floor, you can with your dramatic cape. It's
I'd
fashion.
love to see Stocking dance.
I would love to see
Me
him dance
too.
in this too. The drama with it. Oh, the gorgeous drama. But regardless, it's a suit with a cape. So
Stocking, do you know how to dance?
he does not. But
What?
if he did, I would have made the suit better for dancing. He can dance in it if he wants to, but it's not optimized for dancing. I read the file. It's somewhere on the floor over there. Anyhow, do you feel
Mhm.
gorgeous, Stakeen? Do you feel handsome and like you could sweep a woman off her feet on the dance floor?
He is quite,
Sure.
he is quite handsome.
Can you
Ladies?
lift your hands above your head? Very important question.
Eddie does.
Stacking like gingerly lifts his hand above his head like
I
this.
just wanted to make sure for range of motion.
He can really carry you across the dance floor, Mrs. Silent.
You'd have to know how to dance first.
True, teach him. He's a bottom. But anyhow, women,
They're like so overlapping.
You can't just
On the
assume
bottom
something
line,
like that.
please.
God. Oh my god. Oh,
please,
you are my favorite new person.
you're welcome. Wait till you put on the suit that I made you. But regardless of all of that, ladies, they complimented you. Compliment him.
Yes, you look very dashing in your suits.
Your suit
I
is
think
the
you should do
most
one of those-
magnificent suit I've ever seen.
Do
Thank
the
you so
swish swish
much.
with the cape. Do the thing. She
Do a
kind of like waves
twirl.
her arm. Come on, yes,
Do
twirl.
a twirl. Do a
Twirl,
twirl.
twirl, twirl.
Twirl. Twirl.
Oh, it's like the Goonies
Hakeem-
Maximus.
Just like, how about this? And Stakeen does the art. He grabs the cape, one end of the cape with the arm, and just kind of does the little superhero swish as he steps
There
over
we
by
go.
Sanchi. And he goes, I appreciate your compliment, Sanchi, but I know you're also married, and I can only imagine how awkward this is for you.
Not as awkward
It's
as you
probably
might
not.
think.
They're open. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay to look, jeez.
I feel like me and you would get along and should never hear secrets.
Me?
Uh,
Oh no, I'm just honest. There's no reason to have a secret when you're honest.
I know.
Well, speaking of knowing, let's make you look gorgeous with your suit cape. And so she puts on your suit that looks nearly similar. And she's like, dee 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 dee. And she goes, oh, this is a little loose. Let us tighten. Dee dee dee.
Does she
Okey-doke.
prick him?
Well, you have a cape that's also fireproof. I made sure to use a different fabric. If you look very closely, his is a looser, lighter linen because he tends to be warmer. Stocking doesn't really have a temperature, so I made it of a normal weight, where Lyrics is a much lighter fabric because he runs warm because he gets nervous a lot and apparently sweats. So it was in the file.
Wait.
So,
Oh,
yes?
Oh, I mean,
Doesn't feel
nervous
so
is kind
good
of a
when you're
new
the one
thing,
being
but
insulted, does it, Lyric?
where's the insult? And he just looks at Stocking, like, confused. I have been nervous a lot lately. It's a new thing, but I have
He
been.
just kind of rolls his eyes and sighs.
Well, I heard the sweating came from another realm of existence, but that's here nor there. Nervous works too. I was being professional. So anyhow,
What?
twirl.
go on.
I just don't know
Twirl.
what you mean, but go on. Oh, twirl?
Yes.
He's gonna. he's gonna do a little like pizzazz with the twirl.
Not
Badly.
very well. He trips. And she goes,
Oh,
oops, pants must be
not
too
used
tight.
to a
One
cape.
moment. As she like goes
Ugh.
and like tries to like, she just adjusts them a little. She's like, try it again. Twirl.
You might need to shorten the cape so he doesn't step on it.
There you go. See, he's doing fine now. He knows how to twirl.
To the tape.
Ladies
To the cape.
and gentlemen,
I like how
compliment him.
I like how the chains represent our status in the military.
Doesn't suit you. But it looks good on you.
Mr. Stakin,
It does look very nice, Lyric.
thank you. Now you all will be successful tonight because of my clothing and lessons, because it's fashion. So, anyhow, I just need to do some final things. But as she like stands you all up in a row and she's like doing final little adjustments, she goes, "Did you have anything else you needed to ask about the garments?"
Can I have you take a picture of us?
Of course, of course. As she like pulls out a camera from like just some pile of fabric, which mind you, none of the fabrics in the room are anything of the fabrics that are on your guys' suits and or garments. And she's like, "All right, are you ready? Say cheese."
Cheese.
Cheese?
And does a little pose in the background. Definitely does
Perfect.
bunny ears on Sanchi.
Sanchi
Perfect.
does
It
the
looks
owlbear pose.
fantastic. Stocking,
Are you
are
able
you
to-
just standing there awkwardly?
Sure am.
You know what? If she takes another photo, Silas gonna try and tickle him
Oh,
to make him laugh. I
Let's
don't know
do it
what I'd roll
again.
for that, but
I feel like we should also do a
That's your
serious.
charisma.
Charisma, probably.
yeah.
just
Well,
charisma or
Why not? Well, I feel like Stocky needs to do like contested charisma
Or
to see if he doesn't
performance.
laugh. Yeah, you would do like a performance, and
Yes.
you
Take
have
advantage
to
of
do.
that.
Oh,
No
no.
sleight of hand.
Stocking, you need to do a charisma save to see if you don't laugh.
Charisma save. All right.
Oh, charisma save.
I feel like it's a
Riz
sleight of
save.
hand.
Nah,
Sleight of
Give
hand.
it to me. Give it to me.
There
we're
it is.
keeping it
Charisma.
performance.
Oh no.
Yeah, you laughed.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she tickles the one spot in your like rib. And she snaps the photo right as you are laughing. The first time you've ever smiled in your life, Stockine. So, and felt such a exhilarating feeling of
Of
being tickled.
Look at him as a smile. That's grumpy. More
Pure
approachable.
joy.
Pure joy. I love the
Oh
fan
my
art.
god,
that will
I think
come
I
of
just
this.
heard an
and-
angel sing.
A pure joy.
Well, outside of
What?
that, is there anything else before you guys go out and represent not only yourselves as new graduates, but also as, Commander
card?
Ryland's squad and
Do you have a
team?
card I could have?
Of course I do! As she like rips open another like pouch from her suitcase and she's like, "Here you go!" As she just grabs
you
one
go.
that's like flying in the room, as like out of the air, and she's like, "Here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go." Alrighty then. Well,
Are you supposed to take care of these in a certain way?
oh, no worries. Mr. Ryland will take, or I'm sorry, not Mr. Ryland, Mr. Quantum will definitely, collect them afterwards. There's a bag, and then they'll stay in our repository until needed again.
Oh, I don't get to
see.
keep it.
I give
Well,
her
you do, but,
I give her a feather as she gives me her card.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will cherish it.
See that
This
you
is
do.
been a
Sorry, I don't have
wonderful
anything
evening.
to give. Are we
It's
supposed to
okay.
pay him?
You've given me the memories of and the honor of wearing my clothing and my garments because you all look beautiful and handsome and put together and very clean. You all clean up very, very nicely. And I hope you all succeed tonight at the gala and, be your best selves. It's a big night and you should really, really enjoy it. Indeed.
Indeed.
Will do.
And as you
Okay.
like hear the like that final saying come through, like she bows and she's like, I must go now, but you have a good one. As you see Ryland standing there now, like also in like a suit and all of his dumb little like military adornment shit. And
What's
Daddy.
his suit
he
like?
he looks good. He doesn't have a cape, but
Is it
like
also
he's
gold
like,
and white? Sorry,
yes,
yellow and
No
all
white?
of them are.
capes.
Yep.
Ah.
Yep, yellow and white. And he like bows. He's like, "You did great, Franny, as always, and myself and the Quantum family thank you." And she bows back and she's like, "Good luck, loser!" As she like just drags her like really messed up like suitcase, like, and just leaves like half the stuff there. And he sees you all and he's like, "You all look great." And as you're also kind of just like standing there awkwardly, he also walks up and starts doing like little nitpicky fixes, like just like naturally, like either messing with like your guys' ties or bow tie. I'll let you decide which one you have, gentlemen. And he's like making sure the
Okay.
dresses aren't caught on like any heels or anything. And as he's like going down the row and doing this, he's like, "Tonight, you all are probably going to hear some things that are going to be upsetting, well, to some of you, along with some things I personally haven't told you yet. But overall, I'm here to tell you some of the things, but I need you all to act calm and collected at this event. As I stated prior, you all will prioritize my wife, Rose. Some of you may hear things surrounding," and he like pauses for a moment while he's on like Stockine. He's like, uh, "You're going to hear talks of Project Alara," which, yes, is referring to Major Alara. Many of the top brass in Base 1 do not know that Major Alara is actually that Alara and believes that the Lieutenant Colonel Benatine just named the project after one of his precious daughters. So you will hear them talk about her as if she is an object and not a person. While it may not affect all of you, given how you feel about her in one way or another, overall, I know it may confuse or upset some of you, which is why I'm giving the warning now. In addition, as he moves to Silith, they've been talking with some representatives from Waffle about some things. I don't know all the details yet, and I've been trying to figure it out, but I don't want you to be caught off guard and possibly cause a scene if you did hear anything.
Understood.
I'm asking for your guys' trust tonight in just attending and doing what was laid out prior. If you do this, I'm trying to get some sort of reward for you all. I'm not too sure what you would want more, whether it's yokes, aka their currency, money, or if you would rather maybe a family visit or something might be able to be arranged. But it's something to think about tonight while you all just kind of sit and observe. It won't be a really active night. And there's something else that's been leaked to the news that I haven't brought up to you all yet. Not sure if I should or not, but seeing it's outside of the military and most, I don't think it's really needed to be spoken about, but especially seeing it's nothing set in stone ish, unlike what the press is currently believing and what have you. He
I
kind of
feel like
looks like,
telling us would be better than beating around the bush, wouldn't it?
yes, as he looks like embarrassed, like a little bit. He's like, "I'm not one to have the attention or like the attention or anything, though I'm a leader, but I have a feeling tonight I'm going to be a very important guest at this gala tonight, given my father has officially announced that I am the heir of Quantum Genetics, the genetic company my family started and is now multi-million yoke company." And he looks
You
like
control pants
down.
gods?
I'm sorry.
You control pants gods? You create pants gods?
Right. And he's like, "I don't like to talk about the family business, so please don't ask me more questions about it entirely or why my father now has decided to break the news after such a thing, seeing there's a whole media storm of rumors surrounding it. But
Sorry, what's
I have done one official interview,
what he said was
and
called? The company?
Quantum Genetics.
Uh,
And I did do one official interview confirming some things, and I believe it was posted shortly ago, where many people have already been aware.
Other interview?
Hmm?
Did it go better than the other interview that we saw?
I would say so, yes. Indeed. As it was a one-on-one interview. But yes, so it's been, and he like kind of looks and he scrolls, he's like, yeah, it's been published officially. But outside of that, are you all ready to go?
A few quick questions. How are we being divvied up?
That's what I
So
wanted.
ultimately right now you all four of you will be staying together. There is an upper level to where the event is held. You all will be in that upper level with the other guardians that will be there. There'll be many higher ups from base 1 there, and their wives and family and friends. There'll be other commanders from base 2. There's not really much representation from base 3, but all of you will be just up top. Again, I want you to focus on my wife more so than myself.
So are we just watching from the balcony to see if
sister-in-law?
anything does anything?
Pretty much, yes.
Are we
Is
supposed
this
to go by our
gonna be
code
there?
names?
No, you're fine. There won't be anyone essentially speaking to you unless it's another guardian or myself. No one really goes up to where the guardians sit.
So the warden's not going to be there to represent base 3?
No, she will not be there.
No.
And so
Would
I'm
have been fun to
assuming
catch up.
we are not going to have direct contact with you or your wife. Is that what I'm getting?
I will introduce her to you all, but outside of that, no, there will not be, unless
Whatever.
absolutely necessary.
So do you have any baby
Hopefully not.
photos on you?
I'm sorry?
Do you have any baby photos on you?
Of my daughter?
Yes.
Oh. And he like blushes for a minute and he goes, of course I have photos of my daughter.
Because we haven't seen her.
They pitch forward.
Well, it was just posted on the Benedict Bulletin. If you want to see her and my wife, they're there. If you'd like to see them.
I don't have my tablet.
Oh yeah, that
Unfortunately.
reminds me. And Silas will go and get it and hand it back to him. There you go. You should probably not lose this.
All right. Thank you.
So are you all ready to go?
Yeah.
now? Okay.
I believe so.
And Ruby will not be there tonight, so don't worry.
Okay.
It's not an event for children. Not saying it's a rowdy, that. It's just a very formal event. So, well, let us go then. And you guys start walking on down the hall to like this area you've never really been before. And you can hear like a commotion slowly start to kind of form and what have you. Can you all roll perception checks for me? Beautiful. Starting strong. Look at Lyric go. Look at Sanchi go. This is hilarious. Well, hilarious how this has turned out. So Silith and Stalkeen, you notice nothing. Both Lyric and Sanchi, you both realize as you're like walking down and getting closer, you notice like RQ messing more and more with like his outfit. And he's just like almost obsessively like keeps like fidgeting with it until he finally like gets to the door and he like sighs for a minute because he like you all hear the crowd kind of like there, like it's a loud gala, like kind of just like talking like they're just all like there's just a fuck ton of people talking on the other side of this door. And he just like kind of stops and he looks at you all and he looks back at the door and he like sighs. And he's like, please don't make a fool out of yourselves. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Right, thumbs up.
Mm-hmm. And he opens the door, and almost immediately, like, you just see this, like, group of, like, older gentlemen and their really, really obnoxious wives, like, come running up. And I mean, like, the most stereotypical, like, fancy gala old ladies. And they're like, Mr. Quantum, congratulations! And da 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 da. And they're all just like coming at him in a barrage with like questions and just like, oh my goodness, da 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 da. I can't believe you're the heir. Oh, the gossip. Oh, and they're just like bum rushing this man. And can you all make another perception check for me? Beautiful.
There we go.
Beautiful-ish. All right, everyone but Sanchi, funny enough, sees it. And throughout, like, so Sanchi must just be your height. You just like are so like overwhelmed with
That
all
makes
of
a
the
lot of
like
sense.
older women, just like oh ho, ho, ho. Like you're getting like lost in your owls because you keep hearing like so much like hooting essentially. And everyone that rolled 15 or above, you will see like RQ's face soften as he like his body just kind of relaxes as he like kind of starts making his way through the crowd, and almost like naturally you notice the crowd just kind of gets silent and separates as you see a woman with a short red bob in a long yellow evening gown kind of walk up and like slowly, and you notice everyone kind of start whispering like, oh my goodness, it's her. Oh my goodness, we're going to see them in person since they went public. Oh my goodness. Oh my, can you believe it? Oh, look how cute the couple is. And at that point, RQ hugs his wife, gives her a nice, gorgeous kiss. And then he turns to the group, and you could tell he's just like a little embarrassed. And he's like, everyone, this is my wife, Rose. You'll be watching over her tonight.
Pleasure to meet you.
Good
And does a
God.
little curtsy.
Ma'am.
We've heard so much about you.
Right, dear. You didn't have to get 4 people to watch over me. You know, my father already had 2 others assigned to me as well. Plus, darling, 4 is a bit much. Even people above my father only have 2 guardians here tonight. Me having 6? And he's like, can't be too safe. You have Ruby to get back to, right? And he just like kind of like awkwardly smiles, and she goes,
Don't worry,
and you
I've got this.
don't?
Never mind, I don't got this.
Nope. Yes, you can do an insight check. The crowd is honestly so excited for them to
No
be
one,
together.
no one's looking like jealous or anything like
No.
that.
Nope,
Okay.
they are all as happy as a clam. Again, right now the crowd is still just like a mass of old people. So
Can I do a quick search for Alara?
yeah, go for it.
So would that be a perception as well?
Yeah. You don't see her.
Ah.
She's not at the event.
I'd like to whisper to Silith.
You don't think
Mhm.
it's weird that he's so nervous about her? That he got more guards than her father did for her?
I'll mind link with her instead. Well, I mean, it might. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe he's not acting.
Do you think he's
Good.
acting
Can I do an
wild?
inside check on RQ?
Yeah, go for it. He is being completely genuine.
Okay.
He
Lyrics gonna
loves his
look like
wife.
They're just gonna take a quick look at everybody in the team and use the where the fuck is it?
Your class
Psychic
1 versus.
whispers. Yeah. So I gotta roll like a d6 really quick.
Okay.
Let's see how long we have a link for. 6 hours.
Oh boy.
God damn.
I will like quickly just inform them, just to make things easier for all of us. I linked up. It's feeling pretty strong, so we should be good for the whole gala.
Thanks, bud.
Understood.
I'm still not convinced that he is not expecting something more severe to happen to her. Especially
Quite possible.
with how he's been emphasizing us being watching over her, you know?
I mean, if he's an heir, there's reasons why people would want her out of the way.
I think they'd want
Plus,
him
no one
out of
wants
the
to
way
go
first.
home and tell their daughter that their dad died, or mom died.
I feel like we're still overlooking what he thinks is the danger to her specifically.
Well, he said
The new
potentially
parent,
tampering
probably
with
everything.
food.
So what was that, Silas?
He was worried about people tampering with food.
Okay. I don't know that
From what I
we're...
recall.
So we should
Oh,
at least
yes, you
test the
guys
food.
should be in the cute little gala.
You prepared this gala and then put us inside of it.
Yeah, there you go. Gala photo. Sorry, I forgot to change the screen for the dramatic old ladies screaming. But anyhow, so as you all are having this conversation,
So why then
like
go?
him and his wife are bickering. Oh, not really bickering, but they're just like, "Oh, well, like you have to come home tonight too," and whatnot. And he's like, "I have to show them where they're sitting, but I'll come to our table soon." As he smiles, and she walks off waving. She goes, "It was a pleasure meeting all of you. Keep my rye safe." As she walks off, and the crowd kind of finally like disperses and goes back to their like normal existence and no longer bum rushing this poor man. As he turns to you all and he goes, "Good job, thank you. Follow me." And he goes back to like kind of his normal-esque, and he walks you on up, and you see a table with like your guys' name cards on it, and he picks up the name cards and puts them in his suit, and he goes, "Here's where you'll be tonight. Everyone else on this level again is a guardian and will be watching over someone, so most of them won't be too interested in you all, so you don't have to worry about, anyone listening in or anything, but also any of the comms are off tonight. It's just usual privacy during the galas, so the military monitoring is off, just to let you know."
How often are
But-
there galas?
Well, depends on the training classes that come through and whatnot, but
Once a year?
once a
or-
quarter.
Oh.
Once a quarter. But I know Leo is here. He may come and talk to you all, but anyways, enjoy the evening. Food will be served after the main crowd finishes eating. If there's anything you guys need to ask me before we go back down, and he pauses, about the job tonight.
Is
So I think
Kimby
there is,
also
right?
here?
No, they're training with Alara. They should be he actually like looks at his watch. He's like, they should be finishing up their training and whatnot, and then turning in for the night. But
Is Ilara
And if
stopping by?
and he like gets like a sour look. He goes, "Alara's not allowed at these events, so she will not be attending."
and
Any
if we
particular reason why?
And he kind of like looks down at the crowd for a minute, and he goes, "Do you see that man talking to my wife?"
Yeah.
And
I
you
did.
see
Yes.
Benatine talking to his daughter. He goes,
Hmm.
"There's your restraint."
Mm. That's fair.
So,
Mm.
anyhow,
Mm.
is there
And if
anything about the
we-
job tonight?
if we see something suspicious, how should we let you know? Just one of us mind link or
That'd be perfect. Yes.
okay.
Thank you. Is there anything else?
Not
you
off the top of my head.
Are you expecting something to happen?
No. Not particularly. I'm hoping not.
I'm
But-
gonna incite that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd like
for
to as
sure.
well.
Go for
I also.
Me too. Why
Wonderful.
not?
Saki notices nothing. He sees just
Yeah.
like good glass of nice crisp water in a glass, and he's like,
Sure am
crisp
parched.
water, crisp water, and cheese hors d'oeuvre, yummy, yummy. But the rest of you, you notice that he's not necessarily hiding something, but he is for sure nervous about something.
You okay there, big guy?
Well, yes, but it's more so while I don't think anything's going to happen in here. Alara has her training tonight, and I'm just hoping everything goes well or doesn't, this doesn't go over. So we
What?
aren't there for that. But,
Who watches over her if you're not there during...
well, tonight they were told not to stress her out too much, so it should be fine. In theory. Plus, she got worn
theory.
out between all of you all day, so.
Are the three gonna be away from her during this training?
Oh, yes. Yeah. They have the night off, essentially.
Good. That's all I needed then. And then he looks back towards Rose.
Good. Is there anything else you all needed before I go?
I don't believe so.
Alrighty then. You all have a good night. As he walks on down and starts, as he's like trying to make his way, but there's just like small little groups every now and then that kind of like cluster around him, like two couples that are like talking to him, and you can see throughout like the next probably like 45 minutes of him trying to just get to his wife, the slow defeat and like his social battery just like running out before the night has even began. And you can
Darn.
just tell he's like, leave me alone. And
I'd like to say over the mind link that
I got a bad feeling about Alara's training tonight. Feels really
I
short-sighted.
think we all do.
Feels really short-sighted of them to put it on the same night as the Scala.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
It might have been on purpose.
I'm just worried that she's gonna go off the rails and storm in here in the middle of all these people.
Especially if she knows that his wife is here, and that she already doesn't like her.
Yeah,
And Benedine.
that's
Well,
kind of
there's
what
two people here that can tell her to stay if they need to.
Well, that's the worry that I'm worried that he's worried about his wife for.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's very understandable.
Oh, not that worrying about it's gonna do us any good. I
Well,
want to make sure we're steadfast.
alrighty. And you all start just watching them from afar.
Yep. Just do a perception around the whole damn place. I don't know why I
Alright.
did. Oh, never mind. That was just one.
I'll do a perception to check for Leo.
Ooh. Alright. Cool. We'll let all of the room go around. Stakeen, doing a perception? Or are you still looking at that
Senor.
crisp glass? Yep.
I guess
still
I'm looking at that crisp glass.
that crisp
Actually, no,
glass
you know
of
what?
water.
Stakeen instead goes
Ooh.
to sit and starts drinking from the crisp glass.
Oh, oh snap, he's no longer not just tempted. He's given
Yup,
into
he
the
did.
temptation of the crisp glass water.
And he's still taller than half the people there.
Right? Like the chair really just goes to like the lower part of his back. Not even like actually supporting him. It's just like in his lower back. Sanchi, what you doing? You go and take a look-see around? A looky-loo?
is food available?
Yeah, there are just like rando butlers wandering around with like dumb little hors d'oeuvres. So, yeah.
If Ryland was so worried about the food, Sanchi's gonna sample some of that. And also,
Go for
while
it.
I'm at it, I'm gonna investigate some of these butlers and just, investigate the contents of their pockets.
Yep. So you reach into the man that has the dumb little cheese and cracker, and you immediately pull out not only like a handful of, I'll just say like 25 yolks, aka gold. You like pull out his tip money, and then you see like on the napkin it says like "call me" with like a little winky face, and you can tell it's written by like an old lady because it's like really shaky.
I'm gonna return most of that, but I am keeping 5 yolks as a tip.
There you go. Sounds good. But no, they have nothing nefarious in their
Oh, no.
pockets, and the cheese and crackers seem safe. You don't smell any
I
of
don't
nefarious
taste
meat.
any poisons.
Nope. Nope, they taste like normal cheese and cracker. You have Gouda and cracker.
Mhm.
Congrats.
Ooh, fancy.
Thanks, sir.
It's a gala.
I asked him about if he often caters for the military.
It's my job. I work in the kitchen.
How long have you been doing this?
He sounds so depressed.
15 years.
How'd you get into this?
I was rejected from teams 16 at the time,
Oh, that's
and
too
they
bad.
gave me this job.
Well, you know, it could be worse. They could have just kicked you out, I guess.
They could have.
Would that be worse?
I have 8 kids at home that I must attend to.
I feel like that's a personal
Dang.
choice.
I'm sorry.
Today, it's there. You know, I'm not gonna pry.
Have
What's-
a good evening.
No, hold on. What's the craziest thing that's ever happened at one of these?
I met my wife,
That's crazy.
and and her husband at the time.
Oh my god.
Well, it sounds like maybe it's a good idea to not repeat that.
I haven't yet. Do you want this number?
Sure, I'll take it.
What's the number?
It's to that woman over there. As he just points and there's like 8 women. You'll
Can
know
you-
it's her. She's the one shaking.
Oh.
Oh,
Is there anything else?
No, I think maybe someone else will have a better. Like, you seem busy. I hate to take up too much of your time. You know.
I am serving the most popular dish tonight. As he like walks
Cheese
away
and
slowly.
crackers?
Very quickly takes one and eats it.
This is the best Gouda that you'll ever have.
It's good enough
It's
for
better
me.
than
It is.
Gouda. It's greater.
It is quite good.
Greater than Gouda.
My name's Tony. It's
You-
great.
Yeah.
Is he a tabaxi?
You bet he is. Is there anything else?
That's it. Thank you.
Have a good evening. As he just slowly walks away and continues on his life of misery. But, Silith, you were looking for a very particular human
yes, I was.
known as Leo. And
yes, I
you
was.
easily find him. Like, you almost maybe smell him first.
Oh God!
As
that's
he
so
walks
good.
over, as he like just reeks of champagne and booze.
Oh no!
And he, like,
I thought we weren't
pulls-
allowed to drink.
He like pulls a chair
We're
up to your
not.
table, and he like kicks his feet up on the table. You notice his suit is also like he just slings the jacket on the back of the chair. He like undoes like already the buttons are already undone on the like white of his shirt. And he goes, "How you doing this fine evening watching over what might as well be the royal family?"
Are you okay there?
Yeah, that's
Don't
very
you think you
nice.
should slow down?
No. You see
No.
that woman down there with Hacker clinging to her and such?
Oh, I'm assuming I do.
He just like kind of you know what Hacker looks like at
Yes.
least, so
Yes.
you see her pretty clearly as day.
Mhm.
And he goes, "You see that woman she's with?
I do.
My ex. And guess who got
Oh.
assigned to watch over them tonight?
I'm guessing you.
You guessed it. Bingo! As he just like chugs for like the rest of the bottle of champagne as he grabs another one from the poor butler that's like been awkwardly like trying not to like give him the bottle from the like he
It's
has like a tray
flute.
with all the
Relationship
flutes on
drama.
it. Like he like so he just grabs the bottle instead of the flutes, and you could tell this old man has just like had this happen all night, and he goes, "Not again." As he like wanders off, as he like grabs the bottle and pulls out the cork and whatnot, and he goes, "Turns out when you protect your ass, it means, you know, your girlfriend assumes you're cheating and decides to one up you by dating your boss. So you can
That's
always
a rough
see
one,
her,
buddy.
right? Ain't it?
That's rough, buddy.
A little bit.
Insane.
Hmm.
Insane." As he like stares off as if he's like looking into a fire, like like thinking about like his whole life. And he just kind of sits there silently and he goes, "Yeah, bad deal, it seems.
So what do you
Try to
think
do the right."
of our training earlier today?
Oh,
Weren't you there?
yeah, for a little bit. It was training. The usual Alara bullshit.
Yeah. Is that something I should be used to or expect?
Well, if you're good, it'll be a very learning experience for you.
Mm.
Swig. Swig. Just dwink dwink.
Uh,
You know.
Are we allowed to dance? Do you need a distraction?
No, I
Oh.
can't. I'm watching over and on the job, don't you know?
Right, watching. I see that. It's more like watching the bottom of the bottle.
I mean, I could see through it. It's glass.
Ay, ay,
You
ay.
could break it,
You're
and it's
crazy.
even cooler.
Let's not do that.
Telescope. Well, of course not. No. I mean, I'm here for other reasons tonight, but you know,
Oh, care to tell?
I'm surprised you're not asking what I did to cover my ass.
What do you mean? Oh, to get caught? I figured that was classified.
Shockingly, it's supposed to be, but I'm gonna tell you about it. Benatine asked me to sleep with Rose as he chugs the
Oh,
bottle, and my
What?
girlfriend caught me walking out of the room. Didn't sleep with her though.
that's interesting.
Uh,
Why?
Why I didn't sleep with her?
No, why would Benatine ask?
Well, funny enough, you know, gotta give Mr. Air something. So, you know, maybe he can get some tonight. Apparently, he's been avoiding home a bunch, and Benatine wants a grandson, so. Because he's old school as shit, I guess, and
Mm.
seeing he has no boys left, and clearly Rose is really his only child of his, I guess. You know,
Mm.
she's the only hope, and she'll do anything to make Daddy Dearest proud, you know. So
Mm.
instead of sleeping with her and having a little bastard child, since I look sort of like her husband, I told her to spike her husband's drink tonight and then go for it. Got a 50-50
Oh,
shot to get a boy, you know.
something like
Surely
that.
Mr. Perfect
Mm.
Heir and Florentine's #1 husband can't just make little daughters. As he like drinks, he goes, "Regardless." I walked out of the room and my girlfriend was standing there. Saw who it was and decided the best course of action for revenge, I guess. Kuyuk. Besides, all this air business came about because someone, you know, leaked out what good old Brigadier General Quantum's little secret. Having a child out of
Which one?
wedlock and whatnot.
Oh?
So pressure's on, supposedly. As he's like kind of like wobbling in the seat. Besides, since Benatine's son-in-law's father is his own boss, the pressure is more on him than ever to get a son out of poor Mr. Perfect, it seems.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I mean, they at least seem like a cute couple.
Sure, he's perfect, right?
I'm sure in someone's eyes.
Well, you know, it is what it is.
Well, anyways, I guess
Either
I'll
way.
let you enjoy that bottle.
Either
I'm
way, Currently, Benatine believes I slept with his daughter, and she's waiting to hear back from the doctor on the test results to see if she's pregnant or not.
Oh,
And
that's
seeing Benatine believes his dear daughter Rose would never do such a thing to lie to him, he fully bought it.
interesting.
So, you know. But what do I know? Maybe Benatine's just pressuring poor Mr. Perfect. I mean, he's now the heir to the company, Quantum Genetics or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, like, you know who they fund?
I'm guessing the military.
Bingo. Team 18, and then some other ones at base 1 and 3.
Not surprising, isn't that how it goes? Military always has dirty money from some company.
True, true. Well, anyways, RQ, I imagine, wants you to protect his cute little wife, so
Mm-hmm.
if you let her spike his drink, you'll be helping him without him even knowing. But if you let it happen, then you all look like you let him get drugged and poisoned and such. Seeing you didn't do the one task you've been given.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyways, as he stands up,
Decisions.
well, it's deeper than what's on paper, I guess. Do with the info as you will.
Will do.
And he stumbles off.
Yeah, you.
So, with that, what do y'all do?
I'll
I
protect
gotta keep
her.
him in
but-
character.
Yeah, I would alert RQ that there's plans for him to be spiked, especially with Alara having training tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this sure is a dilemma.
It was hard not to have Lyric attack.
Can we
So-
talk to his wife first?
I mean, there's the potential for me to mind link, but that would be sus. I would probably mind link with RQ and let him know that there is a plan.
Yeah,
However,
the
the
better
information is
way.
incredible.
Yeah, that seems decent.
Yeah.
Although I feel like you'd have some trouble explaining how without mentioning the sensitive topic.
We could also have this conversation completely in character. We are mind linked.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
having it in character. You just can't tell because I'm
Yes.
not doing the voice.
Oh, fair, yeah, because we're all just here.
This is just what Sanchi sounds like in the mind link.
Just a mind.
For
I
true
think we
big
should.
ass beastly form.
I think we should alert RQ that that is the plan. If he wants to take it, he can. But especially with Alara having training tonight, I think he should be aware.
I agree.
I agree.
So whatever that option is.
So I will mind link with RQ.
All right. So you guys are going to tell him.
Yes.
Gonna tell him.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Oakley dokley. Alright, so let's get on back to the gala. So you all talk it out. So do you tell him?
So I'll mind link with RQ. So I heard some interesting gossip up here.
And as you say this, you guys can clearly see him, and he is pretty much the whole night, because it's been a few hours or so. And almost the whole night, unfortunately for him, Benatine's been with them the whole time, and they've been together, and it's like him, his wife, Benatine, and then what other rando old people higher ups are there, and they're just talking and what have you. And so you see him just kind of not react, and he responds and he goes, "Go on."
It seems there might be a plan to specifically drug you.
Interesting. By who?
Potentially by the man you're with and his daughter. So you can have an heir.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
I mean, that is just the drama that I heard. I figured I would make sure you're on high alert.
And has she done anything yet to the drink in my hand?
Not yet. Not that I've seen. Do I need to do a perception or anything for that?
You can.
I just did.
No, she's done nothing yet. She has done nothing yet.
Not yet, but we will keep an eye out. Be a little bit more vigilant.
Thank you. Is there anything else I need to know?
Nothing of note yet.
Sounds good. Carry on. Thank you. Good job.
And then I'll end the mind link.
Should we have told
Alrighty.
him about
Did you tell him about
his
Leo?
father-in-law?
That he fresh. I'm
Yes.
not trying to upset the man in front of Benedine.
Agreed. But
That is something that
feels
can
like
be talked
something
about
that-
later.
Yeah, I
That
have
doesn't need to happen right now.
I just have a 50-50 feeling that he might already have some suspicions that this is going on.
I just wanted him to be alert on the one thing. We don't need to have a scene happen. That can happen later.
All right.
Besides, with
But you
with
promised
Leo
me a
being...
scene later.
I think that he needs to take his own advice a little bit.
Anyways. So Silas will go and grab something to eat and kind of lean over the balcony and just kind of watch more.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Alrighty.
fun fact, I do have this whatever character trait if you want to around with that.
Ooh, what fun. Well, what would you all like to do while you wait for... You can, like, hear and kind of see off on the sides that, like, the food's getting ready to serve, and you can smell it. And you looked at the menu, and there's one vegetarian option, a chicken, a steak option. No fish, because I hate fish, and I'm God, so no fish.
Nobody in this world eats fish.
No
Nobody.
pescatarians allowed.
Ironically, I'm like Silas was a pescatarian. Desert plus ocean, that was the main food source.
Well, not anymore. Now she like effing salads with stock.
Apparently, yup. Vegetarian option it is.
That and
Get used to
tacos.
cactus juice.
Can we go and inspect the kitchen
No,
before
you cannot walk in. Nope, you don't see the
Okay.
kitchen really like attached. You just kind of like see the servers kind of slowly come out, and there have been other butlers that have been like wandering around with other dumb hors d'oeuvres, like the cherry tomato, the friggin' like mozzarella ball, and then like a leaf, because you know we love a good salad, quote unquote.
Yeah. Can I also just say, like, this entire time, I'm gonna say every time we go to us, Lyric is currently using with freak steady aim, and he will not look away from Rose. Listen,
Perfect. So you want to roll a perception on
for
that?
her defense, yes.
Yeah. Can't wait to see it. Ooh,
Oh,
rough.
the one general.
The one time.
Do you actually have guidance? Are you benefiting from Silas?
Nope.
No,
That's it.
It's just a 7. No, 7
Just
plus
a
2 is
9.
9. Yeah. I was like, guidance is in there, but
Yeah.
it's perception rolls. I ain't too pressed right now. But no, it's a 9.
why is
So-
the +4 happening?
I don't know, because you're rolling it with guidance for some reason.
Yeah. You
Why
might have
turn that
something
off?
on the.
Somewhere in the settings, I imagine.
Usually it's on the left side of your character sheet under the stats, if you have it there. There might have been, like, I have a global skill modifier that I put in there for whenever I use the arms for athletics, just so it's programmed. So you might be able
Yeah.
to check that
Right.
off if you have guidance.
I did have guidance on. I don't know why that was on.
Oopsie.
Fucking put it there. Should I do another one?
Yeah,
Just
do it.
keep-
F it. Why not? I'm here for the adventure tonight.
See if it's
Well, miserable.
good.
take the 9. But anyhow, so you've been watching her the whole night, and you just notice that she is quite literally, from what you could tell this time at least, exactly as like Franny described, as our Q had described in the kitchen with you earlier. She is just like, she has barely said any words tonight. Like, she's very much just like there, and everyone gravitates to her, but not the other way around.
Can I insight like her facial expressions or anything?
Yeah, go for it.
I want to know if she's like just playing the quiet.
No, she's just genuinely quiet, but I need Silith to roll a perception check.
God damn it.
All right. Stakeen, will you roll a perception check for me?
Yes,
No.
you are. Dog, you're in the way.
Cool. Sanchi, will you roll a perception check for me?
I sure will.
You're just trying so hard for someone to notice.
Thank
Someone will perceive
you,
this.
Ish.
Is she doing the thing?
So, Sanchi, you notice, and as you've been watching her kind of all night, and maybe it's because you just like are probably standing on the rail of the like
That
second
seems
story.
like me.
Silent turned around to grab a taco for 1 second.
Oh, the little mini hors d'oeuvre
So
tacos.
enthralled by the taco.
The dumb little mini taco. You notice, and it kind of like clicks in your memory a little bit. Can you roll a history check for me?
I sure can. Plus, his story.
Okay.
Sorry,
It's
I
very
only know-
fuzzy in
I
your
only know
memory.
her story.
Yeah. And you remember that, like, Silith drew something of a woman. And you remember it having red hair, but you don't remember the detail. But that just, like, kind of comes to your brain as you are kind of sitting here staring at her all night, for the most part.
Yes, very familiar looking. Almost
Maybe.
like I've seen this one before.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Too bad your rolls suck. No, I'm kidding. But
No,
like,
your
anyway.
rolls suck.
Ooh, I'm God. But anyhow, and I hate pescatarians. Anyway, as my icon's a fish, and I totally forgot. But anyway,
Well, that's-
Move,
you
you're
know,
not
that makes a
allowed
lot
at
of
your own
sense.
gala.
I'm not allowed at my own.
No, you
gala.
just
I
don't
guess
want
I'll
people
just
to
leave.
eat your kind. I think it makes a lot of
True.
sense.
I am a Pisces.
Does Wade
so
hate
cannibalism,
himself?
You know, maybe. He seems pretty confident. But anyhow, he's awesome. Nope, I'm not even gonna say it. Nope, moving on.
Say
So
it.
anyhow,
Say it,
I
coward.
also recently drew him as like the most twink of twinks known to man. So who knows what his
Mhm.
emotion, what his freaking esteem is right now? Probably through the roof. But anyhow, so you just kind of like remember that drawing in the back of your head, but you don't remember the details enough. But you know a drawing had occurred, and she may or may not look similar to it, esque.
Uh-huh.
But given all of that, you notice dinner is finally getting served as everyone kind of sits down and starts eating. And you could see RQ kind of look up at you guys and just kind of like make long eye contact. And then he looks back down. And can you all roll an insight check?
But I filled
For
up on
me.
crackers.
Oh, man.
Oh
Getting the
no.
bad rolls now.
Oh,
Yay.
thank God, Lyric. Oh, thank God, you're the only one that noticed.
I
It was
don't
just so
even-
funny. You then no, you do not. It was a 16. It was
Darn.
literally the beat, which is why I'm like, oh, the bare minimum tonight. And you notice, Lyric, that you could almost like see how his brain is thinking, because the way he's looking up at you guys is very inquisitive. Lyric, you notice this, and like Sanchi, you notice he's inquisitive, but you don't know why.
Mhm.
And then
Who?
Lyric, you kind of get it. You're like, he can't mind link with us. Like he
Lyric-
just realizes that he can't do it, and he's like, shit. And he didn't think about it. So you could see him look back down and kind of look at the food as he's like trying to stall to eat, as he's like talking to his wife and like awkwardly looking back up at you and then back down at his wife, trying to avoid the food.
Lyric looks mind links with him. Do you want me to come taste that for you?
Did you see anyone touch it?
I did not. I was watching your wife.
Yeah.
I
Who
was
asked the
watching
others?
your wife.
He's like, and you can see him like even like nod his head a little bit, and he's like, "Yep. Can you ask the others?"
And then I do. Sanchi, sorry to stalk in. Anyone see anything weird going to? I'm a little worried.
I was distracted by tacos.
I didn't see anything.
Lyric just
But
kind of
that
like
doesn't
does
mean
the.
he shouldn't. Maybe if he just casually leaves it somewhere,
Or
it'll
say
look
it's the
less suspicious.
wrong dish. Get a new one. Say he meant
Sanchi,
to
did you
order
see
the chicken.
anything? Sanchi,
Sanchi?
I didn't see anything.
did you see? Okay.
I didn't
He,
look.
he just like gets the look that on anime characters' faces when they just kind of lose hope in the team. Like, then he looks over, and then he looks over at RQ and hold on, let me do a little bit of a performance facial expression.
Oh no. Well,
Oh, he looks over at
average.
RQ with the most like okay face and says, maybe ask if you could get a replacement plate.
And you see him like sigh for a minute, and he calls over one of the butlers, and everyone's like, "Oh my goodness, he's gonna make a toast! You think he's making a toast, guys?"
Oh no!
And you could just see like the absolute dread in his face, and he's like, "Oh no!" And he's like, "Okay." And he goes, "Can I get a new plate? I had ordered the chicken instead of the steak." And they're like, and you like see a look of dread on the butler's face, and he goes, I did not mean to do it. I'm so sorry." And like Rylan just like is almost like shocked with how loud he is, because the whole room is now silent. And he's like, "No, it's really fine." And he's like, "No, you can fire me, my sir. Sir Commander, I can't believe." And you could just tell Ryland is just like, "I hate it here." This is the
Lyric
worst.
mind links with this guy. And just like
Yeah.
very quietly, like he's just a voice in his head goes, "It's okay. He's chill. You're fine. You got this. Just get him the chicken. It'll be all right. Everything will be fine. I'll blow it
Who's
over
talking
and
to
don't."
me? As he just like starts screaming and breaking down.
I'm
and
trying
Ryland-
to incite his performance to see if he's genuinely freaking out or if he's just like worried that
Oh
he
no,
has let
he's-
down Benetine and
Oh no, he is. This man is distraught. Like he fully believes he's getting fired, like on the spot publicly.
oh, he might
And-
be.
Ryland just like
Yeah, no, he
sits
might be.
there.
Yeah.
He just sits there, and you notice his like absolute horror of the situation slowly becomes anger. And as his wife just touches his hand, and she goes, "It's okay, Rye dear. They'll get us another one." And he just like looks over at her. He's like, "Uh-huh." And then like some other butlers come and like carry out this dude. And then finally another butler comes with like a chicken dish. And it's like, "My apologies." As he like walks away, and then like everyone's just like looking at his table, and he's just like, and he like stands up with the glass, and he like tinks it a few times, and you can just tell he looks up at you all, and you can just you already know that
Oh,
he
we
is so annoyed. He goes, "Have a great evening, everybody, and a good meal to you all. Thank you for attending tonight. For our graduates, they are all very happy you've come to celebrate their graduation." And you just hear all the old ladies, "Oh, what a beautiful speech! Beautiful, beautiful! Wonderbar!" And just like such happiness, like, and clapping as he sits down. And you could just see his wife go, "Dear, you did really great. That was very nice of you, and how you handled that situation, Rye dear. Let us eat." As she just like starts eating, and you could just like see the look of like, "I want to go home." Like just like the absolute, please let it be over.
Very much I'm a Jiki from My Hero.
I'm just gonna take a
Literally.
look around while this is all happening.
Yep. As this is all happening, you can see at like one of the like other tables, because they're kind of at like, unfortunately Ryland is at like essentially the VIP table. Like he is at the table in the front because, you know, friggin' him. And Benetine's like kind of off on a corner table or so, like off to the side. And you notice that throughout that whole situation, Sanchi, you notice Benetine just looking up at you guys, looking at Ryland, looking at the man on the ground, and he just like, you could tell his evil cogs are turning, and like he's just sitting there scheming. But yeah, that's about what you notice outside of all of the other old ladies just being like outrageously happy about a very mediocre speech. So
He did his best.
Was that really that impressive of a speech, guys?
No.
Am I
No.
just not
No.
faltered enough? Okay.
Just trust yourself, Lyric. You could do better.
And
Thanks,
maybe
Sanchi.
don't mind link with people who don't know about it.
Maybe I should warn them first, yeah. Or just
I
act
wouldn't
like I'm
even-
No, just don't. Just
Yeah.
don't. We're a rare enough breed that most people think of it as themselves going crazy. Especially if it's a voice they don't recognize.
and they all eat, and can all of you roll perception checks for me with advantage?
Wow, advantage.
Ooh.
Don't be shit. Please don't be shit.
Are you giving us advantage because we've all had shit rolls tonight?
No.
That's because we're
No,
short
no, no.
We're on
advantage.
edge now.
Thank God.
Perception.
Brutal. Silith, you're the only one that notices, as everyone else is kind of looking around or like, you know, just like being lost in thought on the like weird ass scenario that it is. Anyone that rolled, I'll say above a 10, notices also
That's all of us.
like Leo kind of like in this moment, and he's just like standing in the back of where all the guardians are, just like gone, drunk man, doing drunk man things, just like standing around and watching and being angry. And that's maybe where your like eyesight gets distracted, except for good old Silith, who notices as RQ is distracted at one moment because some like butler walks up to him, she spikes his drink.
Silith will immediately mind link and let him know.
And you see him like hold the glass, and as soon as you say it, he just kind of like puts it down and he's like, "Thank you again." And he just smiles softly and tries to continue conversation with his wife as he avoids the drink. And you see her every now and then kind of be like, "Well, honey, aren't you parched? You're talking so much." And he's like, "I'm good, thank you."
Alive.
And continues on.
The man
And they
just
have a nice normal
will
dinner.
The man will just not sleep with his wife.
And the night
Men will
carries
do
on.
anything but sleep with their wives.
Apparently.
Well, I mean, he is not taking his own advice, and he's spending more time somewhere else.
And ultimately, you all then get your food, and you get what you ordered. As you like are getting served, I will say, everyone roll a d20 for me, just a straight d20.
Lyric's gonna face outwards from the table while looking over at Rose and Rylan.
God
Wow!
darn it.
Wow. Okay, so Lyric, you're the closest one to the number, and so you're the one that notices it, funny enough. You accidentally kind of like, as he's like laying down the plates, the old man butler, like he kind of bumps into you, and you notice he's like ice cold. And like almost like he like startles you because of how cold he is, as he's just like shakishly like serving the meal. And he's just like, his little tray is like a jingling, and he like serves the next person. He's like,
Is he
"Here's your-"
old?
Yes, he is
Is
old.
he old?
He's cold. I'm just guessing. Like, is he close to death?
Is
So
he
he is just
a
very
corpse?
cold.
Are you okay, sir?
Oh yes, I'm okay. No worries.
You're
I just
very
got locked in the freezer.
Oh,
okay. That explains that.
Well,
Are you-
it happens when, you're old and
You
shake a
get-
tray a little bit too
Still
much
very full of mold.
with my
Uh,
with my tea set on it, and I was walking around trying to serve the commander, and she locked me in a freezer. It's really unfortunate.
Is their cape removable?
No, it's not.
Oh, never mind.
It's
Uh,
it's okay. I'll warm up as I go and do a jig.
Silas
Is he gonna do the
feels-
Six Flags Skydance?
Oh god.
I hope so.
What was Silas going to do?
Silas not gonna eat. She feels bad about being distracted by tacos.
Aw.
Oh dear, but we made you a beautiful lentil soup. It's
Oh.
beautiful.
I'll eat later. I appreciate the effort. I have a job to do, unfortunately, just like you.
Who did you say
Oh.
locked you in the freezer?
Oh the commander I was serving earlier today. Yes,
Who?
What
who was
commander?
that?
Commander Croft.
Laura?
You know it. She's very
what's
famous, you know.
Does she fight dinosaurs?
Sometimes I hear. But her mansion does have the walk-in freezer, and oh boy, lock in there, and it's
What-
not
oh my
good.
god! Oh my god! I just realized.
There you go. There you go. As he wanders off, it was I, Laura Croft, who locked that man in the freezer any chance I got because he drove me
Oh.
insane. He kept getting in the
my
way of my
God.
obstacle course. If you know, you know, PlayStation 1 fans. If you know, you
Yeah.
know. And he kept getting in the
Oh.
way of my goddamn obstacle course, so I locked him in the freezer, and that was that.
He
I
deserved
think
better than
everyone's
that.
done that to him.
Everyone better have done that to him, and if you didn't, we're going to experience it, and we're gonna lock him in a
Yeah.
freezer. I will find a emulator of that game, and we will do it on stream, just to lock him in the freezer.
Hell yes.
Oh my god.
Hell yes.
Anyways,
Oh.
I must go back to serving and do a jig before I go back to Commander Croft, who is now canonically an egg, I guess. Da 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 da.
Hey, why not?
Why
Wait,
not? Jenny?
She hangs out with Leon.
True. Leon's here too. I'm just hitting all of the franchises.
Mhm.
Like, poor
But
guy.
it's James.
He's gonna show up eventually.
Girl, Halloween session. We
Oh,
all know
damn.
what's coming,
It's
baby.
coming up.
We all know what's
Oh.
coming. No. Anyhow, so you all eat or not eat because you were distracted by the hors d'oeuvre tacos, which is literally like two like tiny little like like the little sausage that used
Those-
to come on the pizzas at like school.
Yeah.
It's like two of those with like 3 pieces of cheese, a single shred of lettuce with like 2 tiny drops of like
Oh,
salsa.
Silas,
Michelin
honey,
stop.
you got distracted by those.
The little hors d'oeuvre
You got-
tacos.
Silas, of course she did. Yes. The worse the food, the
It's
better.
tacos! It's tacos!
That makes a lot of sense.
I do genuinely love your reaction to the. Oh god. You better believe I'm clipping that, and I hope at some point we do an animation of it.
God.
Oh yes.
I really hope we title it something very obvious so that way then I can go back and be like, what is this? And then it's literally like the amount of times that I have been caught off guard by the freaking Dr. Decker one. Like every time I'm like, what is this? And then I click on it and I'm like, yep, it's still the same as last time.
You give the photo to Bryce?
Look at this photograph.
No.
It's so good. No. I was just like, what? Or like every time I watch when I popped into the Stardew Valley stream, And I was like, why do you all sound like you've been dropped? And I'm like, yep, that's great. Blessed
Are you supposed
Eggs
to come in on
Farm,
Friday?
shut up.
We did it for you.
Yeah.
Oh man, what beauty. I'll have to add this now into the campaign. Darn.
Far.
I now have to retcon my whole idea for tomorrow.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I basically
named Soup, Arousin, and Tiggly Wiggly.
What happened
Yeah.
to you all?
Please.
You all sound like people that got like dropped. Like what happened? Like every time, favorite clip it's just those two, and I'm like, and every single time I fall for them. Or like, well, no, I lie. My favorite one is truly when I brought up Sanchi's dad. That one is truly my favorite because every time I forget that I did such a wonderful thing, and then I rewatch it, and I'm like, wow, I do have memory loss. This is genius. It just says dad. And let me see if I can share it. If that pulled up to you all.
Oh
And
my
it just
God.
says dad.
This is the best thing ever.
Yes. It's
Oh my god, it's your
Finishing all
boyfriend.
of it, you notice. You recognize it as
Oh.
if like you have like the That's So Raven flashback and you remember your dad sitting there with just like a brown-haired woman, and they're just like, he looks so peaceful. And you don't remember why you remember this, but you do all of a sudden. You remember this exact moment and the soft musical notes that your dad used to play.
I still gotta upload those to YouTube and make the whole highlight of the lore for Sanchi.
It's so good.
Uh,
Oh god,
Uh,
Sanchi's mom is God.
What a great time.
yes.
So, with all that being said, the night carries on. You guys get your food and what have you and whatnot. I forget what time we're actually supposed to end tonight, so we're just going to continue.
We started at 7:30. We started at the usual time that we used to
Yeah.
start at,
Yeah, okay, so we'll go
but we were a little late.
Yeah, perfect.
Let's go.
So, you know what? We'll see where we end tonight, because it's going to get crazy. And I
Yeah.
think I know exactly where I want to end it. So as the night
Fair
carries
enough.
on, you all are eating. And, yep, munch, 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 crunch, 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 da-da-da-da-da-da, blue skidoo. And, yeah, what do you guys do while you're eating / not eating after, you know, we ran into the butler for Commander Croft. And, you see Leo just being Leo. Anything you guys want to do?
Guess we have to watch
wanna-
carefully.
I want to
Here-
incite Bennett and Rose.
Ooh, okay, okay.
Bennett and
Perfect.
Rose. God,
Damn, you just hate looking at women, Silent.
I hate looking at Bennett. I apparently got
Traumatized.
distracted by Bennett too much. Just
Clearly.
staring there.
I'm going to also do that. Oh, well, okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Well,
we
one was a
we
perception, so you
yeah,
could roll.
the perception was on Rose and the insight was on Bennettine.
I have to perceive.
I will proceed.
Okay.
Why- oh, shit, sorry, let me-
You're fine.
Yeah.
I know to take the first
let-
number. I'm skilled.
But I'm just- But Lyric's just gonna stick to Rose because if he looks at Bennetine, he's gonna get angry.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like
fair
Silent
enough.
Head.
Alrighty. So we'll start with the bad. So Silas to Rose, and with that, you notice Rose is just the sweetest thing ever. She is so sweet despite her spiking her husband's drink.
She just wanted to make him proud and give him a son.
Apparently.
Obviously.
Stakeen, your perception of Bennetine is right? You were looking at Bennetine with the 2, and then Rose with the 15.
No, I was looking
No,
at Rose
flip-flop.
with the 2.
Yeah. So you notice the same thing as Silas. She is the sweetest thing ever. I don't know if Silas ever told you guys that she spiked his drink, but ultimately, yep, she's just looking like a normal wallflower and chilling. Sanchi, what were you perceiving in particular? Were you just
Rose.
Okay.
We
And
can't
you noticed
trust
about
her.
the same
Oh, and Benetton too.
Yeah.
You know, why not?
Yeah. All right. So you notice that Benetine is just sitting there, and you can tell still from your previous one, I'll say, like, he's scheming up something, but you don't know what. You don't have the slightest clue of, like, what he could be so, like, schemy about. And then moving on to the slightly better-ish roles. Lyric, your perception of Rose.
I was looking around Rose and just like in her general vicinity to make sure no one's going towards her or whatever.
Yeah. And so while the picture doesn't really show it, I'm going to say it's not this. That back wall is kind of more of like a windowed like balcony. And behind the balcony, you see there's just armed dudes. There is just armed dudes all up around this. Like, you see at least 10 dudes on that wall alone. And they're all just kind of looking out and they're chilling. And you notice, like, Rose is just kind of being her normal self. She's talking to, like, good old RQ and, you know, anyone that walks up, she's very polite and cordial. But no, she's just kind of being like a normal person, doing nothing too
And
crazy.
The armed dudes are in our military guard, right?
Yep. Yeah, no, I just casually say there's 10 dudes with guns
yeah.
about to break in.
That's exactly what I was waiting for. I'm like, she's being real casual right now after mentioning that there's
Yes, they are like the armed
But,
guards.
but Lyric, well, who still has not, by the way, eaten the plate, anything off the plate that's in his hand. He's just watching and not really doing anything else. He hasn't sat either. He's just still standing.
True. Fair. And so with that, then Stakeen to Benetine. So wait, no, you were to Rose, right? No,
No,
Benetine.
the good one was to
Yeah.
Benetine.
Yep, I was like, nope, I literally said it correctly the first time, and then I was like, imagine if I F it up again. So
And you did.
I did. Like, I can't help myself. I'm talented. But
Look, if
no.
he wouldn't be.
So as you look over at Benetine, you can tell a little bit more than Sanchi, of course, and you can tell that like he's not just like scheming. He looks pissed. Like he looks really angry, and you have a feeling he is probably a little angry about how his plan might not be going as it should be, because he keeps looking. You notice the kind of almost, you know, like when a dog sees a hot dog and they just kind of follow their eyes on that hot dog and not what you're saying.
I know that look.
Like he's kind of doing that, but with like RQ's glass. And you notice.
I love hot dogs.
I love Mozart. He's so great. But yeah, so he's kind of doing that. He's kind of just like looking at the glass, kind of pissed off. That maybe...
I'm going to do this right now.
Ooh. I can read about his.
Oh hell yeah!
Okay. Which two are you wanting to know?
I would like to know his dexterity. And I would like to know... Constitution or... I don't care enough about his class levels, fighter class.
How resistant to poison is he? Con.
I was either thinking of Constitution or Strength, because I'm just like, I don't know how strong this man actually is, but his Dex at least gives me some kind of... Yeah, let's do Dex and Con.
How good is he with the poisons? How sneaky and how could he resist being poisoned?
His dexterity is inferior, but his constitution is superior.
Okay.
Soup.
let's see, if the creature is, let's see, his dexterity is inferior to mine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Be an
And
old man.
his Constitution is inferior.
Superior.
Or superior.
There you
Oh,
go.
shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit, and my Constitution isn't exactly low. Oh god.
He's made
But
of
yeah.
soup.
Not a glass cannon.
Yeah,
So-
actually, you know what? Just cause, I'm gonna, at this point, whisper to the
Mm-hmm.
the crew. It's gonna be like,
You're still in the
okay,
mind link.
so... Oh, are we still in the mind link? Okay.
Yeah, for 6 hours.
Oh. Well, then never mind then. I'm not whispering a thing. So, this man... He's pretty resistant to a lot of things. I think he might have... I don't know exactly if he experimented on himself. That seems to be like it would be his MO. But we might want to be careful with him if we have to interact with him at all. We could probably take him out if we needed to, but it's just something we'd want to watch it. I don't think he's seemed pretty Bennettine.
Oh yeah, what's
Go on in great detail.
What? You were both talking at the same time.
And yeah, neither of you is.
I know I still haven't given Scylla her insight yet. I was letting this moment play on before I continue.
I didn't know if
didn't
there was
wanna
anything I
interrupt
could
it.
add.
Oh yeah. Yeah. There is. Slightly.
Okay, but that's, as of right now, that's all I'm going to say without really knowing more.
Okay. Ultimately, Sylith, what you get is confirmation that he's pissed off that Rylan has not drank out of the glass. Like, you could tell that's why he is angry, and you can tell he's scheming something. But you can tell he's angry he hasn't drank out of the glass. You just get the confirmation.
Okay.
Yep.
You know what? I'm gonna mind link with RQ. So Bennettine is watching your glass very intently and expectingly, just as a warning, and he does not seem happy.
Understood. And you see, like, a very peculiar face on RQ as you're staring down at him, and I'm gonna say your insight goes to that as well. You can tell he's thinking about how to solve this scenario, and
Your wife tonight.
What's up with your wife?
and he's just like, well, you never told him what the drug was. It was just like, hey, your wife's gonna spike your drink tonight. You never
I did say if they wanted to make an error.
Yeah. So like you gave that context, but like he's still like, he doesn't fully maybe
I was
know.
saying I don't know
Be
if
with
it
the
was
horny
Viagra
drug.
or if it was something to make him go to sleep. Okay, I don't know.
You don't.
Too far away.
And so with that, you see him like kind of looking and whatnot, and he looks over at, like, you could tell he like glances over, like almost like in passing at Rose, and then he's just kind of like looking around, and you could tell it's kind of an awkward moment, and he just like does a really deep sigh, and he goes to stand up with the glass, and almost in this moment he's about to tap the glass. Sorry, immediately
And
have a
accidentally
song
shatters
playing
it.
in my head. Kinda. Out of nowhere, the room kind of goes dark really quick, and it just like the lights, you hear like the electricity go zoom, and then they come back on and slightly, and there's a blue light flashing, and over the intercoms you hear, "Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Team Carton has issued a code blue. Please report to your designated safe zones. Thank you." And it starts to repeat, and kind of like pandemonium kind of starts from the other people, as you notice immediately all of the other Guardians kind of just like leap from the rails instead of going down the stairs. They all just kind of like quickly run to the whoever they were watching, except for Leo. Leo just saunters on over, like I'm just slowly, casually walking.
I wonder
As
who
they
that's
all
for.
start like, kind of like,
Lyric
you
runs
know,
for.
taking their people, and you notice in this pandemonium, RQ kind of looks at you guys, and Benatine and like two other guards kind of immediately like swarm Rose, and he just like kind of nods as he like motions you all to come down as he starts leaving his table and kind of trying to meet you guys down in the area.
I'm jumping.
Yeah, I have my wings.
Ditto.
Yeah, Sakine,
Uh,
what are you doing? You jumping down?
Stakeen is also using the stairs, but mainly as he's going down the stairs, he wants to continue to, like,
Alright.
do a scan of the room.
Yeah, go for it. Scan up. You don't see much. A lot is going on, but you do see Leo in front of you, just kind of like slowly, like kind of almost stumbling down, and then he just like tosses a bottle and he goes, "Of course, something has to go wrong tonight. Not my girlfriend, my boss though." He just like continues on, and that's about like all you really chime in on. But outside of that, no. So you all jump down dramatically with your capes, except for Stakeen. You know, maybe just like does a like really fancy swoosh around the one bend of the
Jump
stairs.
over the stairs.
Actually, would I be able to do an investigation?
Yeah,
Like-
what you investigating?
Okay. So I guess first off, what is around the staircase? Like, as I'm descending, what's around the staircase?
Other tables and just like kind of like the banquet area, like a little dance floor like this. So like imagine the stairs are like just to the right of this like area.
Okay, so we're gonna
Yeah.
make a beeline towards Benatine's table, and
Okay.
then we're gonna investigate that.
Yep. So you look at the table and you notice none of the food is touched. He did not eat one thing, nor
Hmm.
did they clear his plate. Like they didn't
That's
pick it up where everyone else
unfortunate for a
is.
gnat.
Truly. But like everyone else's food was already like picked up as they were like mirandering around talking. Some of couples were dancing because there was like a live band and whatnot, but you know, nothing too major. And
Who else was
so
at this table?
it was just Benatine. He just sat by his lonesome. No one else was
One
That tracks.
one weird table right there next to the main party one. By himself.
there. Pretty much, honestly.
Groomsmen follow.
Like I really envisioned him at this table, but like this one works too because it's holding the cake, so why not? And
He eats the cake on his own.
yes, he has the cuck table.
Ate all the cake at the party. I did that.
Ruined someone's wedding. I did this. I'm so trash. Was angry that my son-in-law wasn't roofied. I did this. But anyway, he's literally the worst villain. So anyhow,
Genuine.
so like he's already gone by the time you get down there because they like bum rush. And so RQ is standing down there as you all like meet up in whatever fashion you do. And he kind of like looks up at as you all just jump down and he goes, "Oh no." And then he just sees like Stakeen walking down the stairs and like kind of, I imagine in a rushed-ish manner, dramatic cape turn, and he goes, "Oh, Franny, you'd be so proud." But so you all like get together and he starts taking you guys out like a different door than where everyone else is going, and he's kind of like rushing you, not like rushing, but he is walking quickly and kind of going down the hallway as you like hear this throughout the whole area. Like the whole facility is kind of just like doing the "Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Team Carton has issued a code blue. Please report to your designated safe zones. Thank you." And it's just kind of like going all through and through. And
I know who Curtin is.
That's 18.
That's 18.
Alara training.
Ah,
Yeah, it's
There you
it's
go.
Eclipse. It's like Eclipse for Teen 17.
I see.
It's like the
And-
thing that holds the eggs.
I see.
The 3GG, yep.
Mm,
Oh.
okay,
So-
anyway.
anyhow, you all like see him kind of go down a corridor where like no one's at. You guys have never been down here. And he like scans his handprint on something real quick, as in like, you know, any of those really stupid automated doors that are like wave your hand to like open it, aka to every like public bathroom known to man in my office building. Literally one of those. Like he doesn't even like put it up to a cool scanner or anything. It's just like a weird little wave, and it opens, and it looks very similar to your guys's like where you guys sleep at night, except for his is more of like a fleshed out house. Like instead of having a common area, he has like a kitchen, a living room, you see like a bedroom off to the side, and he just kind of has like, you know, a whole like house, essentially like a whole apartment here. And he kind of like goes off into his bedroom, and he's like getting changed. Were you guys talking to him at all throughout the walk? Or
Yes, I was gonna ask him like, do you know what it is? Do you know what's going on?
Yeah, I do. As he like says that from his bedroom, as he's just like getting changed, and he goes, "It means Alara's training session went a little bit more than it should have." So Stakeen, as he like points out or like ducks out halfway through, he's like, "Looks like you get to have a redo tonight of what you failed last time. Do you remember the commands, right?"
And Stakeen just kind of groans. Remind me again.
She only knows 3, Stakeen. Well, she knows more, but I'm only teaching you 3.
You've told me so much in this amount of time.
It's 3 words, Stakeen.
If you want it done quickly.
And...
Come, go, and heal.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, that's it.
As he like shouts out, as he comes back out, and he's like in his normal attire, like he's just back to uniform, and he's like, "Alrighty then. So, are we ready to go? Good?
Yes.
Yes.
Fantastic." As we continue on down, as
I'm
he's
ready,
like
I'm
walking,
ready.
do you guys still talk to him in any regard?
Is your
At
wife
all?
fine?
How should we position ourselves when we find her?
Oh, he'll be fine.
Might ask him with his wife.
I'm sorry?
Never mind.
What did you say about my wife?
I was asking how if you still wanted us to prioritize her.
Ah, that's fair. Funny. No, she's fine.
Oh great.
I mean, I wasn't really, you know. And he like pauses for me. He's like, "I was worried about her tonight, but I was more so worried she'd be doing something. But here nor there."
Are you worried about your cup of pudding? He just looks at him.
Here, I saved
Anyways.
this from my dinner.
You know what I'm talking about.
Aware.
I offer him some
Anyhow.
of the sunflower seeds and mouse haunch that I had for dinner.
He's just like, "Thank you, but I'm not really hungry right now." And as he like kind of walks you all over to the usual place that you guys would go for this, the med bay, you all get to go into the elevator again, our really cool elevator.
Who we
And
can about to die this time.
and
Sorry, dog, I love
ultimately, as you all are going in, and he like looks over at Stocky, and he's like, "You feeling well?"
Good as I ever will.
Good. It's not a bad thing to feel, I guess. You're not feeling
Why
like
should I
queasy?
feel uneasy?
Well, last time you had essentially a claustrophobia of the elevator, so figured I'd ask if you were feeling the same.
I think at least this time I know what to expect. Wouldn't you agree?
I would say so. And as the elevator doors open, like, you immediately see just like 3 scientists like there being like, "Oh my god, we're so sorry," and they're just like apologizing. They're like, "We don't know what happened, Commander. We out of nowhere she just like snapped, and we were looking through the previous records and saw that like sometimes things would trigger her, but that was like when she was younger, and it's been years since then. We're so sorry to ruin your evening, and we followed the instructions and da-da-da." And like as you guys are just like walking, this like random nurse is just like, or not nurse, but like scientist is like having this like ongoing tangent of just like kind of really anything. She's not really saying much of honestly anything. She's just talking. And at this point, we already got it kind of pre-set up. No worries, folks. And from there, like, Commander Ryland walks like past this little hallway, and you guys finally get to the viewing area, and she's down there by herself ultimately, and there's like a bunch of like, you know, dead people and typical. And you notice that he's like, and you look down. Can you all make a perception check for me?
With advantage, right?
No.
Does Stocky need to make his perception? He's down there.
I don't
Not
think
yet.
he's supposed to.
He's technically not down there yet. No worries.
Oh, okay.
Do an
He'll get there.
insight as well.
You can. What are you inciting?
I want to insight Alara.
Sure.
I think
Go
she
for
was
it.
too freaked out last time. Nope. But I
Don't know
did
as
want to
much.
attempt to make a mind link to see if that would get through
Yeah.
whatever.
Yep. So, Lyric, are you also like
Oh yeah.
inciting her? Okay.
I'm inciting her, and Lyric is dumb enough to try to mind link.
Oh
Great.
god.
So we're gonna cover the perception
After he
first.
insights and stuff. Yeah.
So Lyric and Silith and Stockeen, yeah, all three of you notice pretty easily for you, Silith and Lyric. Stockeen, you're a little more on the fence on this, but you're leaning more towards that. You're thinking correctly. She doesn't seem as out of control as you've seen her before. Like, she's definitely like kind of like 50% halfway there, but she's definitely like not her normal self and not really in control, but she's not full blown yet from what you can identify. And with that insight, Lyric, you go to mind link with her, and immediately you just get like a migraine as it immediately cuts out and it ends. And as you kind of like almost stagger trying to like regain your bearings, because it reminded you a lot of earlier in the fight, except just a lot sharper.
Lyric stifles back. I'm gonna say this ends his group mind link.
Oh yeah, it's been about like 6 hours, so yeah.
Okay, cool.
Long go.
And he just like
Yeah.
he just kind of like grabs whatever railing or whatever falls next to him and just holds his head, but he keeps his eye directly on what's going on down there.
That's fair. That's fair. And as he all like kind of walks through, and like RQ's kind of being rushed down by like these three scientists, and only one of them's really talking. And he finally just like interrupts them as they're like continuing on whatever rambling they're doing. And he just turns, he's like, "You three stay up here. Stockeen, you're coming with me this time." Okay?
Wonderful.
Great. And he's like, "Winnoy,
Break a leg.
please close
Don't
the
really-
viewing area
I
once
die,
we go
Lyric,
down."
you're in charge.
What? Silent's second in command.
Carry on. And with that, you, Stockeen, and Rylan go on down there. And as you're in the elevator again, and you three up top, you notice that the panes start closing as Rylan instructed. He asked for the viewing area to be closed. And with that, Stockeen, can you make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Mm-hmm. Do.
Nice.
All right, then. And that's where we're going to end this week.
What?
I hope everybody
Nice.
had a great time.
Yeah.
And boy, oh boy.
I did up until this point.
Sorry, I'm
Real
the
talk.
queen of cliffhangers. Toodaloo.
Bye.
Thanks for watching our video. Keep updated on all things Plasmacoin by joining our Discord and following us on our social media pages linked in the description below. If you want more Plasmacoin content, subscribe to our Twitch and YouTube channels, and watch another video up in the corner here. Until next time, guys, we'll see you later. Bye!